We screaming. We are screaming. I know I'm saying screaming instead of streaming, y'all. All right, let me share the link to the stream since I just fired it up because it's been a minute. You know how it be. Since I haven't been streaming like I used. I when I first started this, I was streaming like every other day, but I just been having a lot going on in life. But I'm about to tell y'all, about to give y'all some updates. This is why we're doing this, and I got my coffee. I hope y'all got some coffee, or have the ability to have some coffee around you, or something like that. Maybe you might watch this stream on the way to get some coffee. But shout out to all the coffee drinkers of the world. All right. Hold on, let me see. How long does it be taking to have a stream pop up so I can share it live? This is complicated. God dang. Are we live? Let me go here first. Let me just go to my channel. That's the fastest way. Oh, I am live. I am. Okay. Let me see.
Building your.
Oh. Can't do the ads. You know, YouTube got to send out the good old notifications and all that good stuff. All right. Let me share the link real quick. Boop. Copy. I got to share it to my peoples in the group chat. Once again, if you guys have not joined the group chat, I'm going to be probably putting it in the chat at some point today. Throwing it up here. But give me a second. Let me share everything. Let everybody know. It's up and popping. There we go. Copy. I was trying to do this before I even got started. I know some people in here watching. My bad, y'all. You know, everything delayed. Everything on here be hell. Well, I don't want to just cuss, but it be hecka delayed. Hecka delayed. I see y'all hopping in. The notifications gonna start sliding in, you know. But today, y'all look. I got some updates, some life updates to give y'all. I definitely got some life updates to give y'all. Let me there we go. It's starting to pop up. Say something in the chat so I can make sure I got my everything going as far as like, you know, I'll be trying to have the chat pop up on the screen and all that. It's been a minute, y'all. We like 9-10 days out from the last stream. And I meant to stream last weekend, but what had happened was I was in Houston, Texas. I was visiting family. Also had some business to do out there. And the day that I planned on designating as my stream day, which was going to be that Sunday, it just kind of got taken away from me because I was doing so much and had so many obligations that day, a lot of responsibilities. So I said, you know, I'll just do it when I get back to DC. But then when I got back to DC, I had to catch up on some work because I had took leave. There's a lot going on. And then I found out some crazy stuff that's coming up in my near future. But hold on, let me share this link with the chat real quick. Hey everyone, I just went live. Boop, boop, boop. Once again, if you guys are not in the group chat, make sure you guys join. Pretty much I have a group me that was started because I used to stream a lot more than this. I ain't gonna say a lot more, but I was streaming more consistently back in like December and January. And it was suggested to start a group chat so we can keep the chat going outside of when we're streaming. So there we go. Now I can focus, y'all. I was multitasking. What is up? What is up with y'all, man? I haven't been in here to tap in with y'all. I know life been lifing. You know, we got mass layoffs and stuff. We got, you know, it's still cold in the middle of March. God. I'm ready for the warm weather. We had like 3 days of warm weather for like, you know, a second or two. And then all of a sudden, when it get cold, right back again. All right, let me go in and look this up. What's the weather in DC right now? The weather in, oh, too many R's. There we go. What up, J-Rock? Yeah, I've been in work mode, man. I've been in work mode, but I'm about to tell y'all why. I got some crazy updates coming. Well, I'm gonna wait for more people get in the chat so I don't have to keep repeating myself because I could just tell you right now, but I'm like, I don't want to keep repeating myself. over and over and over again. So I'm gonna wait for more people to get here before I tell y'all what's going on. But it is a major update in my life. It's 49 degrees outside. I just went and got this coffee from Starbucks. I took a nice little walk. Usually I would have got up and worked out by now, but I've been working out so much this week that I just had to take a day off. Well, this is going on my second day, but I'm not gonna fully relax the whole day. I'm gonna probably work out as soon as I get off the chat. But I'm tired of the cold weather. We needed to warm up. We needed to warm up. All right. It might take a second for everybody getting here because I haven't been streaming. You know how when you get the momentum going, like whether you're dropping a bunch of videos or you're streaming all the time and people are used to it. So like the algorithm gotta like test and see if, you know what I'm saying, I'm really doing this for real, if I'm just gonna hop off. Bro, last night it was almost 45 degrees. I know at nighttime, which is not bad, you know, considering DC and how cold it could be. I was actually pretty happy. I was outside. I was actually outside last night. I want y'all to know that. I hope y'all proud of me because I was really outside last night. You know, and I had a good time. I went to this place called STFU. Let me see if I pull it up. STFU. It's like a little like speakeasy lounge that you can find in Navy Yard. It was dope. Let me see, STFU. Of course, I vlogged while I was there, but I haven't edited the video yet, so I'm just gonna have to go to Instagram and show you. Oh, let me go to STFUDC. STFUDC. Dang, do they not have an Instagram? I'm trying to find them. I don't think they have Instagram. This kind of looks like the place. Anyway, I was there. Maybe I should go to their website. Anyway, I got some stuff to tell y'all. Second of all, okay. Outside of STFU, I also want to say this. It is so interesting to me how many people have been running into me in real life out here in DC. And I guess for me, I kind of feel like, what's up, Christy? Oh, I don't know how to say your name, bro. I don't want to mess it up. I'm gonna say, can I call you Chris? Can I call you? I'm just gonna call you Chris, my boy. Cristiano, I think. Am I saying it right? Shout out to you. Welcome to the chat. What up, Tiff? Welcome to the chat as well. I was actually just on the phone with Tiff, y'all. And I was telling her about this crazy experience I had getting this coffee. I went and got some coffee, and I was leaving out of the store. Houston is getting ever more competitive by the day. More and more people moving here. It's crazy. Yeah, I know all about that. That's why I had to get up out of there and come to DC. I like to go to Houston to visit my family, but yeah, I changed the name due to some haters. It's actually Chris. Oh, due to some haters? That's funny. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I would have kept my name exactly how it was. I would have kept it just how it was. But anyway, what was I going to say? I was at Starbucks, y'all, and I had just got my drink, and I was trying to hurry up and rush back to start this chat or start this live, and I had this hoodie on. I'm like this basically. I'm like this on my way walking. I'm like trying to like hold my little coffee and my camera because I was trying to vlog, but I was like, F the vlog because it's too cold. And I'm walking down the sidewalk. And then this guy sees me. And, you know, since I got my hoodie on like this, you know, he like stops and he's all like, hey, like, are you that guy that does those dating videos in DC? And I was like, oh, like I just wasn't expecting nobody to recognize me with a hoodie on and a Starbucks cup walking. Like, bro, let me give y'all the full visual, bro. Y'all don't understand. Bro. I was coming down the sidewalk, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like this. Would y'all recognize me if I came down the sidewalk like this? Like, that's my cold walk. It's too cold outside to be mingling walk. Great day, everybody. What's up? What up, J-Rock? What up, Perception? What's up? Y'all, look, I'm telling y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all the story about what just happened to me a few minutes ago when I was trying to get my coffee and do my little coffee and talk with y'all. So I'm walking, and then this dude stops me. He's all like, he got down like this, literally, and was trying to look all up under my like hoodie because I'm doing this, and and he ended up being like, bro, are you the guy that does like the dating videos? And I was like, oh, so I'm a hoodie. I was like, oh yeah, that's me. I was like, Canon Corey. He was like, oh, bro, man, I watch your videos. Like, he was like, first thing he said was, hey, bro, you have friends, man. You have friends. I stay right on the street, the next street over. He was like, you have friends out here. You can make friends. Trust me. And so I just thought it was funny because I guess the impression I've been given is that I can't make friends. So it's not that I can't make friends. I was just saying it's hard. I did one video, y'all. One video about how it's hard to make friends in DC. And now I feel like everybody thinks that I'm sad. And I'm not sad, but I mean, I get it. I guess the video did, the power of making videos did what it was supposed to do. So, you know, I'm happy. But he also, he wanted to take a picture with me, which I did do, which was pretty fun. And we went from there. It was cool. It just keeps being different to me and weird to me because like I don't consider myself a celebrity. Like I only got, you know what I'm saying? It's a good 10, 20 of us that be in the chat. I don't think that makes nobody a celebrity. You know, I make a couple videos that get like, sometimes I get like 1,000 or 2 views. Like that's not celebrity numbers. But hey, it's cool, man. Maybe there's just not that many creators in DC, and maybe people are just not used to seeing a creator in general consistently here in DC. Most times when people make videos in DC, it's usually like hey, here's a day in the life of when I visited DC, or DC for the weekend. But it's never like I live in DC and this is every day I'm consistently talking about the same thing. They might like switch it up and have a wide range, so it's not like they don't really become known for anything. What's up, y'all? Yeah. Now with all these firings, the market is going to be flooded with high skilled applicants going for the same positions. It's going to be real life Hunger Games. Ooh, I did not think of that. That might be a video topic. That might be a real video topic. Maybe it is going to be like Hunger Games out here. It's a lot of visitors in the DMV doing videos. Yeah, people visit the DMV all the time and do videos and then they leave. Like they skate up out of here. No one stays in a video, like in the DMV making consistent content. I take that back. There are a few creators that I'm starting to come across that I feel like should get like a worthy mention. Since people, you know, have shouted me out with their platforms, I might as well do a shout out, you know, on my platform. What's this one girl? There's this girl. Her name is like Creatively Lex. Y'all should check her out. I'm about to show y'all. I'm a fan of her. I'm a fan of this girl's work. Okay, let me just start off by saying that she fire. She's here in DC area, and she makes like cinematic like vlogs. She does vlogs, but she does it with like a real camera. You feel me? A lot of times y'all don't see me. I don't shoot with this camera anymore because when I used to make like real deal vlogs, it was cool. It was cinematic. It had really high quality stuff, but I started realizing that when I shoot with the DJI Pocket 3, people respond better because I can walk and talk and keep you engaged, and you know the algorithm likes it. So let me show y'all something. Like she's fire. If you guys ever, I don't know if I can like, I don't want to play her videos because if you play videos then you get copyright, but this is her page. She's in the DC area. She only has 700 subscribers, but she's growing pretty fast. Like she just dropped a video 3 days ago and doing numbers. So if y'all ever get a chance, check her out. Yeah, this is the S5. Yeah, I love the S5. I think she's originally from Texas. And yeah, she's originally from Texas too. So y'all must watch her too. That's why I think I'll watch her so much, because she be in Dallas a lot. She just went home and visited for the weekend too, which I thought was lit. So she a creator. She's from DC, or she's in DC, and then she's from Texas too. So I can relate on a lot of things she do. And then she works out a lot. I mean, she really fire. So that would be a creator that I would suggest you guys to check out. Besides me, not just watching me. Yeah, bro. She's hard. She makes some really good content. She makes and now I think she's been learning. And just to be honest with you, she's learning how to like channel all her energy into like a specific type of topic, which really low key, y'all. I don't know if y'all ever like plan on making videos, but that's really what you want to do. Like, you want to narrow yourself down into like one topic so you can be known for something. If you get known for something, then you start to be that go-to thing. And even the algorithm will like push you above other people who are new to that topic. So she's starting to do the like living single series, like living single in DC series, which is, she's smart. Ever since she started doing it, her numbers are starting to get a lot more consistent. She went from this to this. Y'all see the difference? And she's putting the title on the thumbnail. Living single, living single, living single. She's definitely taking her craft serious at this point. So I predict that she's gonna be big very shortly. You gonna collab with her? I have not reached out to her for a collab. I would love to collab with her, but I haven't reached out to her and nothing like that. People are texting me. I just think she's dope. At this point, I'm just watching just for my viewing pleasure. Like, I'm a creator, but I think I need people to watch too. I like watching YouTube. Like, even though I make the content on YouTube, but after I hit the submit create button and submit a video, upload. There we go. Every time I hit the upload video, and after it drops, I be trying to watch other people's stuff, because I'm like, man, what's going on in the city? What am I missing out on? But yeah, to rewind back, it's really dope to run into somebody. It's really dope to start being recognized outside of just my own circle of life and stuff like that, and just people seeing me. The other day I was at Union Station, and it was like when I was on my way out to go to Texas. So last week I was at Union Station, and there was these two older ladies that stopped me and say they love my content and stuff too. So sometimes I'm a little iffy, because I know a lot of my topics can be like an emotionally triggering topic most of the time whenever I make a video. So I totally understand how it could, things can go left, and maybe I don't know what people's reaction going to be when they actually see me in person sometimes. But for the most part, it keeps the people who have approached me keep being, just positive. Because I think ultimately people who got common sense know I just talk about things that are going on. I don't necessarily be trying to point nobody out or make nobody look crazy or anything like that, unless you do something crazy to me. But anyways, so since there's a couple of y'all in here, shout out to LaWanda, shout out to Hakeem. Oh, what up, Hakeem? Since there's a couple of y'all in here now, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all the life update. My life update that I want to share with you guys is that I will be headed out to California for 30 days. I will be out there in California starting next week. I'll be out in California for 30 days for an entire month, starting next week. So, and it's because of my job. I'm getting sent out there. So it is in relation. I don't know if I can talk about everything, but it is in relation to the natural disaster, or I don't know if it was natural. I don't know if it was natural, but to the fires that happened in LA. With my agency, we are in charge of like cleaning it up and stuff like that. So I have to be one of the people to go out there as a first responder to help the situation, help document what's going on and the progress and how things have gone since everything has went down. So I'll be out there. But as you guys also know me, that when I take trips, no matter what the situation is, after work is done, when I walk around in my free time, I'm definitely going to be making content out there. And so if there's any people that you guys think I should collaborate with, or any people that or any places that you guys think I should go to check out, or any topics that you guys think I should touch on while I'm there, let me know. Shoot, you guys can let me know right now in the chat, because I'm about to be writing them down. I'm trying to be like, okay, shoot, I got a pen right here. You feel me? I got a pen right here. I can write down any topic, because I'm trying to figure out, you know, what's going on in Hollywood. What y'all talking about? As a black man watching your channel, bro, it's very relatable. It hits home. So that's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to relate. I talk about topics that we can't really talk about most of the time. Dang, you making moves, man. It seems that way. It would seem that it's happening. That's going to be an experience for you, bro, in California. Yeah, California, I've been there a few times. More than a few times. I've been there before, and I just feel myself, I'm just ready for the change of weather. But I do feel myself seeing this as a possible opportunity outside of than just work. So I'm going to do a little sightseeing and content creating and maybe connecting. Maybe I can find some people to connect with. That's really kind of like the main goal outside of work. But at the same time, work is very important too. So I love my job. So I definitely want to make sure I do like a really good job of documenting the things that are going on out there as well. So it's two main things I got going on. Because once I heard about the fires, remember I was streaming and we had talked about the fires, and I was like, bro, like this is crazy. Not knowing that I was gonna be one of the people that's sent out there to help. And, you know, in the back of my mind, I wanted to help, but I didn't know how to get there. Like, do I just be a random person that catches a flight and go to LA? You know, and be like, hey, just pick me, I want to help. It just happened. That's how God be working, man. Perception and reality, yeah, he's rare. He just spits real talk without bashing everyone or women. If you talk about me, then I take that as a compliment, because that's what I try to do. I try to make sure that I keep everything, you know, even across the board. I ain't trying to be on nobody's specific side. That's just how I usually am in real life. I try to put myself in everybody's shoes and try to figure out why did they do that, versus judging them for what they did. It's like, why did they make those actions, and what's really going on? I used to make content about Colombia. Then I got promoted at work, had to put down the camera. Someone saw a video and the questions began. Here's what's funny. A lot of people at my job have been seeing my videos. I was wondering how that was gonna happen if it was to ever collide. And people love it at my job. People they come by my desk and like, hey bro, I saw your last video, man. Me and my wife were watching in the bed last night. Bro, that was some good stuff you brought up. I really relate to what you had to say. Like, people support me at work. So it's a good feeling, like, to know that I'm talking about things that people really want to talk about. And then on top of that, my channel's actually growing. Most of the time when you talk about boring stuff like real life things, people don't care. They just want to be entertained. But luckily, I do it in a way where people actually still want to, you know, care to hear. So that's dope. And my job doesn't mind. Like, I think that might be one of the reasons I got selected, is because they see what I do on YouTube, and they see how real I am. Like, I do this at work and at home. I always got a camera in my hand. You know, I'm from LA. I can give you pointers. Bruh, give me some pointers. I'm waiting. It's a big city. Not sure what where you will be. I can put you in. I'll be close to the Palisades. When I say close, I mean like very close. Like every day, more than likely, I'll be in that area. Can you make a video of reasons women have been disqualified from your dating choice? Reasons why women have been disqualified? Let me write that down. That might be so. I may change the way that's worded, but I think I understand what you're trying to say. Let me write that down. Yeah, I'm dead serious about writing these ideas down, y'all. Y'all think I'm playing? My little book. Here go my little handy dandy notebook, like Blue's Clues. This book has been gone through it. There was a flood in my office, and I got like a pipe bursted in the ceiling and like made everything, like soaked everything in my office. So now this book got damaged, but it's still usable. All right, what we doing, people? All right, let's ideas for Corey's LA trip. Ideas for LA. All right, that was interesting. Oh, I'm dead serious. I'd be really writing stuff down. Why women disqualified? Wait, what was it again? Have been disqualified. Have been. Oh, you know what? I got a better idea. We can just make some notes together, people. Oh. Hold on. I'm trying to pull up like Google Docs or something. Docs. There we go. We doing this together. LA. What? Why did it stop? Oh, okay. LA trip ideas. And somebody had said something. Hold on. Disqualified? Something like that. Copy. What happened? Oh. Why would it be? Okay. Oh, it's I guess because the chat white is copying the color too. That's wild. All right. Let me scroll down, y'all. My bad. I'm coming back. What up, JoJo? Hit up the Grove in Beverly Hill Center Mall. Okay. Grove Hill Mall. What else y'all got? Women in Cali versus women in Houston. That might be a good one. In Cali versus Houston. I have some IG groups I follow too that have dope events in Pasadena. I can send you to via Instagram. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm down. I feel like I need to make these bigger so y'all can read this. Can y'all read this text? There we go. Women in LA versus DC is a good topic too. Yeah, I know. I think that might be pretty cool. It's too bad your job is not sending you to Brazil. JoJo, bro, you are the master of Brazil. You need to go ahead and get to get Brazil to sponsor you because, bro, you be promoting Brazil like it's going out of style, boy. Like you be promoting the heck out of Brazil. You need to become one of them Brazil influencers, or not influencer, the travel influencer people. You need to do something like that. Get with the tourism board in Brazil, and be like, hey, I can promote y'all for sure. I will back you. I'll be like, yeah, I believe this guy is a great ambassador for Brazil. Go visit the Kobe mural too in Venice Beach. Ooh, the Kobe mural. That's dope in Venice Beach. Oh, wait, you know what, y'all? My bad. I see Philly Vision. I definitely see you, my boy. I just realized the chat is not on. Am I tripping? That overlay. Oh, I cut it off. This whole time, why y'all ain't say nothing? My bad, y'all. I done had y'all all down here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all my little stuff, little chat, the subs, YouTube alerts, the sub count. There we go. My bad, bro. I'm messing up in life. I'm messing up, bro. God dang. Okay. Philly Vision, $20. Peace, bro. Are you going to leave anyone in charge of group chat? I'm going to be in DC next weekend. I was wondering if people wanted to meet and greet and talk. I actually did just talk to someone about being in charge of the group chat. Actually, I am going to leave someone in charge of it. It's going to be Tiff Tigress. I want to put Tiff in charge of the group chat. But I appreciate you, bro. And talk about business, credit, and relationships. Hey, man, look. The group chat is group chatting. You know, people can definitely come up with ideas. You don't have to just be me. People can come up with ideas and, you know, be like, hey, let's link up and do this and that. Like, y'all don't have to wait on me. But when I get back, I'm definitely going to. I was thinking about maybe trying to do something before I left, but I'm like, it's a little too soon. I just been focused on getting my mind right because I'm about to be out here at that, you know, around a lot of devastation. So that can really kind of mess with you mentally a little bit. So yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about the chat overlay. Yeah, I know. I feel bad because, hold on, let me see subs count. Take that off. I feel bad because I usually try to have y'all. I like to have y'all part of the video. This is y'all's way of being here with me. He is the U.S. ambassador to Brazil for dating. Yeah. Is there like an ambassador for dating in different countries? Is that like a thing? I wonder. Oh, and y'all remember when my everything kept crashing last week? I think it's because the program that I use in the background needed an update. Because I just did an update right before I started this chat, and it changed quite a few things on the back end. So hopefully it don't have no random crash like it was doing last week, which is another reason why it kind of discouraged me from going live. I hate when I have a good chat going, we getting into our flow, you know what I'm saying? Like a little flow, and then all of a sudden, boom, it just off. Can you talk about when you first moved to DC? I remember you said you rented a room before your apartment. How is renting a room in your transition to your own apartment? So when I first came to DC, yeah, Cam, you remember when it crashed? Crazy, ain't it? So when I first came to DC, it was back in, I can really show y'all a better way to show you how it was when I came to DC. I'm going to use my Instagram as a way to kind of document, or not document, but show y'all examples. I ain't going to play everything, you know, like with the sound, but I'm going to show y'all like the thumbnails as I go. So I can like explain it better. Let me move this to the side. So as y'all can see, I know y'all be trying to tell me I don't go outside, but it's because I didn't been outside so much in DC. When I first got here last year, I was outside. Yeah, feel me? Yo, this is Anthony. Bro, why don't you just change your name to Anthony? I'm playing with you, bro. What's up? What's up, Ant? All right. So look, this is me when I first moved to DC. Like right here. The plane, that was like literally me. So this is my last day in Houston. I hope if I play this, it don't like. Okay, so this is my last day in Houston. I go out with some friends at like a random bar, you know, and oh, by the way, Tiff, remember we were talking about cinematic videos? This is an example of cinematic. This is when like, you know, you get like the slow-mo, color graded, you know, highlight reel that people like to, you know, well, a lot of guys like me think people like to see. When I say guys like me, I mean cinematic people. But anyway, so I'm in DC. I mean, this is my last day in Houston. Boom. The next day, I'm traveling to DC. I'm like, oh, this is about to be a new change in my life. I'm documenting me on the plane, and I'm leaving Houston behind for good. So I did this whole little reel going to Houston. And then, I know I'm going on a tangent, but then I come to Houston. Not Houston, DC. This is my first time shopping for apartments and stuff. And this is when I realized how expensive DC was. Because this apartment I'm showing y'all in this video, I think it was like $2,400 a month. And I came from an area that I thought, I was thinking that, well, in Houston, if you wanted an apartment that looks like that, like what I'm showing y'all in this video, it's usually around like $1,600 a month, maybe $1,500, $1,600 a month if you want something that's like this in Houston. So that's when I made my mind up, like, okay, I need to do something to save money because I didn't have money saved up yet. I had just got this new job and all that, and I had to travel to come out here. So I was shopping around. Now I'm at work, but I'm like exploring the city. It's my first time going to the wharf by myself. and I was like checking different places out. I was always moving around, always taking the train. So anyway, let me explain the difference. So what I learned about DC, or the reason why I ended up renting a room first, is because the first 4 months I was here, I stayed with my aunt and uncle in Waldorf. Nah, more than that, bro. No, I'm about to explain. Well, yeah, no, you said in Houston is more expensive? Maybe. Thanks, Tiff. Hope all is well. I stayed with my aunt and uncle for like 4 months because I was blessed enough to have family here already. And they were just like, hey, DC is going to be different. We know you just came from Houston, but DC is, more expensive. So you need to save up some money. Even though you're making money now, you need to save up, because I didn't realize all the expenses that was going to go into moving into an apartment like the one I have now. With the apartment I have now, in order to move in here, I had to pay first and last month's rent. That was the first thing I had to do. And my apartment here is like $2,600 a month. So that off the rip, is that $5,200? My brain ain't working today. Yeah, it's $5,200. So I had to have $5,000 just ready to just spend just to be able to move in. And it wasn't because I had bad credit either. I had I had been working on my credit and got it up to a point where it shouldn't affect my deposit or anything like that. So I had to pay first and last month of rent. And then on top of that, there was like amenity fees for the gym and the stuff all around my building complex. So altogether, I think they pushed up another like $600 or $700 maybe. I think it was like $600 more. So altogether, I basically needed about $6,000 to be able to move into an apartment out here. So before I saved up that amount of money, I had to rent a room. And well, I was staying with my aunt and uncle, but they were way out in Waldorf, Maryland. If you know anything about Maryland, Maryland is more suburbs, way more suburbs, not city life at all. And I really wanted the city life. That's why I came to DC. I feel like something cut off over here. Well, my chat like is cut off. Am I tripping? Nope, that one. Oh, it's not. Okay. Anyway, I just basically I wanted I wanted to be able to get outside. And like when I was in Waldorf, the closest metro was Branch Ave, which is like 30 minutes from the last metro to where I was staying at. So let's say if it was a weekend and I wanted to be able to get out for the weekend and just like be outside and enjoy the weather, I would have to take an Uber or drive from, I don't have a car. So I had to take an Uber from Waldorf all the way to the metro and then ride the metro another 30 minutes to get into DC. And then wherever I'm at DC, then like hang out for as much as I can throughout the day. Cause I know by the time it's time for me to go home, I'm not coming back. So I had to pretty much spend a lot of time in DC doing whatever. And maybe until it's dark outside, just because I know that I'm finally going back home is going to be a long process. So that's when I was like, let me rent a room so I can be closer, because I'm not about to get into an apartment right now because I still don't feel like I had quite enough money ready, which I didn't. I'm smart. I'm glad I made that move. So I ended up finding a guy in Alexandria who was renting a room, and it was much easier to just like the neighborhood was just outside of a metro. So on the weekends or sometimes throughout the week, all I had to do was just walk outside, walk down the street to the metro, and then I could catch the metro into DC. And that made life much easier as far as like being able to start being social and meeting people and friends. And but over time, as I started to meet people and make friends, and during that time, I was kind of dating. a little bit. But even when I wanted to be able to have someone just come over and hang out with me at my place, I couldn't, because I was renting a room in somebody else's place. And as a grown man, that's the last thing you want to do is, be stuck where you feel like you have a friend or you have a group of friends that want to come over or something like that, and you got to tell them that they can't. Or let's say you like someone. Let's say there's someone, you may not be dating the person yet, but you just like the person and you're not ready to like break apart and leave their company just yet. You want to be able to feel like you can tell them, well, you can just come over and hang out. We can still talk a little bit longer before you leave. I couldn't do that in somebody else's house. So I dealt with that all throughout the summer. By the time the summer was up, I was like, let me go ahead and get an apartment, because I had been saving up. I know I had enough money in my account then to go ahead and at least get an apartment or attempt to get something somewhere. And so I was like, if I'm going to go ahead and get an apartment, and it's probably going to be kind of expensive, I was like, I might as well get what I want. Like, I might as well get something that when I go home, I'm like happy and proud to say, oh yeah, this is where I stay at. Or when people come over, much harder to smash without your own crib. That's wild. But the whole point was, like, I really wanted to be able, and I wanted to be close to work. I thought you could have company when renting the room. My roommate said I could have company, and I did end up having company, but whenever the company would come over, it would be like, I got to call him ahead of time first to ask him, is it okay? And then after he give me permission to like let people come over, then when they would come over, they had to go, like, when they come in the door, they come like straight upstairs to my room. Like, it wasn't like we was hanging out in the living room and in the kitchen and cooking together or something like that. They had to come straight over and just hang out in my room. And it was like, dang, I was like, I don't want to feel confined to always having to be in my bedroom in order to have company. Like, that's kind of a little personal space. Like, I'd rather than be like in the living room or something like that. So I just was like, yeah, it's about that time. I can't do this all year. And plus, I know it's going to start being cold outside again. I was like, the last thing I need is for it to be getting cold outside, and I'm dealing with a roommate, and I'm like, yeah, nah. So I ended up finding this place. A coworker told me about this place, and we walked over, and I looked at the prices, and I'm like, you know what? It's a little high, but I'm literally like 2 or 3 streets away from my job. So like throughout the week, I'm saving money because I don't have to pay for Metro or Uber to get anywhere. I just walk outside and I walk 2-3 blocks over and I'm at work every day. You know how people do here in Houston. People stay in cheaper, I can't even say the word. Dilapidated looking micro apartment complexes near Midtown just to say they live there or be close to that. I know. That is hilarious. Don't they call that well, I guess that's the Galleria area, but what's even worse is the Energy Corridor. The Energy Corridor of Houston is a bunch of those type of apartments too. Just so people can feel like they living in the city life. It is wild. I just asked because I'm thinking of doing that shortly when I move to LA. Rent a room to get my own spot after a few months. I mean, it's worth it. You just gotta have the mindset of like knowing what it is. Like for me, I had I had somewhere to stay, I was saving money, but eventually you get to a point where you want to just be able to be normal. Like, I think what was like the pushing thing for me, like, that kind of pushed me over the edge was the fact that I think one day so someone had spent the night, long story short, and I had like a random call that I had to hurry up and go to work because it was like I think it was when the bridge happened. I think it was when the Baltimore bridge collapsed because of the boat thing. So it was an emergency. I was getting a phone call from my job. It was like we need everybody in now, basically, to handle this situation. And I'm like, oh, this is crazy. So I had to get up, and at like maybe like 5 o'clock in the morning. Usually I don't have to get up for work until maybe like 8 or 9. But I had to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to hurry up and rush to work. And the person that had spent the night was still in my room. But she was not ready to like get up, basically. She was still sleeping. So long story short, I had to leave her behind in my room and go to work. The problem is my roommate had like a strict rule that like, if you're not here, then your company can't be here, basically. And I guess he was the same way. Like he stuck to his own rule, which is I'm never going to leave somebody here and you're here. So I don't want you to leave nobody here and you're not there. So I respected that. But I pretty much had to. So I texted him that morning. I was like, I got to go. Like, I haven't gotten her up yet. I was like, but I will push her out if I have to. And he was like, he told me that, he's like, no, that's fine. As long as she leaves, like, as soon as she wakes up, whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I told her the information. I left. I came to work. I was at work till maybe about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I came home from work And I got this, no, at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon before I got off of work, I got a text message from my roommate saying, bro, we need to talk when you get here. And I was like, he never texted me saying we need to talk when you get home. Like, what? So I get home and he proceeds to pretty much tell me that the person who I left there had just left. She had spent the whole day at the house with him and bothering him, coming downstairs, asking him questions, and he made coffee for her to try to get her to like leave or wake up so she could leave, and she's just in the living room watching TV. He's trying to do like a Teams meeting and stuff like that, and she just was one of them type of women that just didn't have any care in the world or didn't care about like work stuff because she didn't have a job. Well, she had a job, but not like a, like a serious job. So she didn't understand like when, even though people work from home, it's still work. So he basically, that almost caused a rift in our relationship. And I'm like, yeah, bro, like I can't be dealing with this. Like I can't be having nobody even acting like they think they can kick me out of nothing. I was like, let me go ahead and get this apartment and stop playing. So yeah, if you want to get an apartment, just know what it comes with is it still feels like you in your parents' house, or you're in because you're ultimately in somebody else's house. That's all I'm saying. And you don't have to spend time and money going to the grocery store because you could just walk. Facts, right? Because I'm past living home with parents, feel like I'm getting older. I know, like you don't, bro. You don't want that. Did your perception of dating change once you moved to DC, or were you not feeling the dating scene in Houston either? My perception, hold on, who texted me? My perception of the dating scene definitely changed. Because it's not the same. Houston's dating scene and DC's dating scene are not the same at all. They're literally like polar opposites. Like when you think of like a magnet, you got a north and south pole. Houston's north pole, DC's the south pole. Like they're just polar opposites. Having noisy neighbors and weirdo neighbors. Wait, what? Hold on. It's crazy, bro. You know how people do here. Oh, yeah. Have I ever had noisy neighbors regarding your YouTube career? No. I have not. You know what's, that was another thing. Another reason why I want to get my own place is because, not everybody wants to hear somebody talking all dang day. Like, let's say if I had a roommate right now. What if my roommate is trying to sleep in on this Saturday morning and I'm over here up with coffee and everything, talking to you guys online, but what if I had to like whisper the whole time because, I don't want to wake up my neighbor, like, or not my neighbor, but a roommate. Like, I wouldn't want to go through that. So I didn't even feel comfortable. I knew I wanted to start getting serious with YouTube, but I knew during that time of my life, I couldn't be serious the way I wanted to because I didn't feel comfortable filming myself in somebody else's house. Walking around the house with a camera in my hand, vlogging all throughout somebody's house. I didn't want to do that. Because I didn't want nobody to try to tell me, hey, you got to take that video down. Like if I do a lot of work, do a video, post it, and then someone's like, oh, you filmed that in my house, you need to take that down. I didn't want to deal with that either. I just didn't want to give nobody any type of way to like control me. So, and I knew I also wanted to stream. I wanted to get into like being able to like go live and stuff like this. I have like a whole setup in my living room. Who the heck would want a big desk like this with all these screens and stuff like that in their living room? Besides, a streamer. So, and I hate trying to explain to people who don't understand the YouTube world why I'm on YouTube. Especially when they don't even be on social media like that. So I've just learned that this city is just different. So anyways, dating in DC and Houston is vastly different because in DC, I ran into so many women who have their stuff together. So many women who have their own money, who have their stuff together. Actually, here it feels more rare to meet a woman who don't got it together than meeting a woman who do got it together. And when I say it together, I mean like their own place, their own car, their own money, just whatever. Like it's very impressive. But the caveat to that is like, Yeah, you find a lot of women here who got their stuff together, but it don't be as many women who look good, who are attractive when you see them from like first glance. You don't really see the attraction there, and it may not just be it may not be because these women aren't attractive. It's probably because it's always so cold here. People always got to be dressed up with like layers of clothing, like hoodies and like thick like scarves and coats and all kinds of layers on. You can't really see what they really look like. So at first glance, you might think someone might be fat or something like that, but it's until like they take off like the extra layers that you realize that, oh, this person, she not fat, she just got a big booty. Or she not fat, it's just that maybe she's heavy chested and it drapes down and it makes her look like she have a stomach, but she really don't. You can't tell because everyone just looks like a big wide shadow out here, and then on top of that, people don't really talk outside of their groups. Like they come out and hang out, but people like to stay in their little sections and just chat with each other, and they don't talk to different people. And they will full blown hang out with just themselves or just their group and then like disappear and then leave. In Houston, everybody's wearing very tight fitted, clothes where, you can clearly see what they're working with. And so it's easy to see, oh, this person's attractive. But the flip side of the coin is Houston don't got as much money. And a lot of people in Houston are pretending to look like they're doing okay, but in reality, they are struggling bad. Like, week to week, not even month to month, like week to week struggles. And so a lot of people in Houston are dating to survive. When I say dating to survive, I mean that encapsulates everything like gold diggers and women who just want you for your money in any type of way, or people who are trying to date you because they feel like there's something you can add to their life. People don't really date because they like who you are as a person in Houston. In DC, you'll have a better chance of someone who liking you for who you are. These are the differences. It's like I said, it's like polar opposites. I've seen attractive women in the DMV online, like Facebook dating. Because on Facebook dating, you could post a picture, anywhere. Like you could be inside doing all your little photos and stuff like that. So you don't have to worry about, even if it's cold outside, you can still wear nice looking clothes inside. What did Tiff say? What I miss? Yes, it's different when you are renting a room versus being in an actual roommate. Facts. In the code, everyone, including the homeless, dress alike. Exactly, Cammy. That's what I'm talking about. Even in the Galleria, we have a lot of fakers and flexers here in Houston. Yes, y'all. I'm telling you, it blows my brain how everyone looks like fabulous. Like they got the jewelry on. People may even be pulling up in nice cars. But when you start to peel back the layers and see what's underneath all that stuff, and you see how they haven't paid their insurance on that car in years, their rent is barely paid month to month. Sometimes they gotta borrow money from family members to be able to keep everything afloat. Maybe they don't treat their kids right. Maybe their kids don't even live with them because their kids live with another person. Like you start to see the reality is like in order to maintain the look and the flex in Houston, it'd be a lot of finessing going on. A lot of finessing going on in Houston. Just go on Washington Ave on Friday and Saturday. Plenty of hot women. Yes, I mean, Houston has so many gorgeous women. So, you know what? I think I might have some clips from when I was in Houston that I didn't even put on YouTube yet. So I could show y'all. I did go out to, where was it? I went out to this like little like bar with a friend of mine. Here we go. I wonder if I could just like show y'all. Oh, that's loud. Okay. I'm gonna mute everything. I can't mute everything. All right. How do I mute this? Maybe if I do this. Okay, cool. So I'm about to show y'all some clips from when I was in Houston this weekend. To show y'all the difference. Now, what have I encountered in DC? Some women there try to be very political in the dating scene, if that makes sense. Yeah, it does make sense. All right, let me show y'all a typical day in Houston. These are unreleased clips of me being in Houston. This is literally, you just pull up. Hold on. I agree, Houston has some of the most beautiful women in the world. Would you say the hype behind moving and visiting Houston regularly has calmed down a lot since the pandemic? I think it has definitely, the hype has calmed down, but now Houston is still on the map though, as a city that you might want to live in and be young and wild and, you know, doing your big one in Houston. That's a lot of people move to Houston for that. It's like another Atlanta now. Houston, Atlanta, Miami not even really on the map as much as it used to be. It's like Houston and Atlanta are like the two hottest places for black people to live and thrive and have a good time. All right, here we go. So I'm over here. I had just pulled up to this place. This is my homegirl Buns.
My day. Damn.
Well, she goes by Buns.
My day low key just getting started. So
long story short, we go to this little lounge, and automatically I see one of the DJs I haven't seen in a long time. And this is how Houston is. Like literally, all the restaurants are. Like this is a new, by the way, this is a new place in Houston that just popped up. It's called D&D, Do Not Disturb. And all the restaurants have basically like outside seating. All the seating is in sections. Mind you, this is not a club. This is a restaurant. That's why it says eat, drink, vibe. All the clubs have a DJ. This is a DJ right here playing music outside while people are smoking hookah, bottomless mimosas, and eating food, and the food be so good. I'm talking about like lamb chops, pastas. I mean, and then you got bottle service. You have bottle service coming to your table, and everybody dresses like comfortable, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't see people really dress like this in DC. It's too cold.
I just want y'all to peep the vibe.
Peep the energy. I must have been talking a lot of trash. I was also getting a little tipsy. Scrolling through the footage with y'all. Bear with me. I'm trying to find a clip that makes sense. I was hoping I got like the bottle girl on camera. But like, why is there bottle girls at a restaurant? Like every restaurant also doubles as a club at the same time. Okay, I think I might have got some random girls in the background. I wasn't really trying to film women like that. I'm just trying to see if maybe I got some random clips on here. This is another thing. You don't be seeing people dance in DC? I was just out last night, right? And I ain't seen nobody doing this. Now, I take it back. I saw one, like two or three people, this one group. Bar 5015 is a trip. I know. I got clips of Bar 5015 too. You need drinks at a restaurant. Yes, these got drinks. Bottomless mimosas all on the table. Hookah. Look how many hookahs there are. The lady in the way.
Only in Houston, bro.
But it's 1, 2, 3. I think they had at least 4 hookahs over there.
I'm just saying, bro. It's going down in my city.
Oh, wait. At the end, I thought I might have seen something. Like, look how women dress in Houston. Look at this. I don't see nobody dressed like this in DC. The South is different, bro. And this is just a random place I saw.
Look at
on the street. Oh, and then the hookahs, bro. The hookahs were like, how much y'all think these hookahs were? Let me tell you this. In DC, a hookah minimum is going to be about $60. 60, 70 bucks. I know it's hot in Houston, Tiff. That's the point I'm making is because it's hot, people are able to dress more attractively. People are able to have a better time. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, these hookahs were $20 a pop. These hookahs were $20 each. 20. People sleep on Dallas. It's more low key than Houston, but a lot of beautiful women. That's true. You get the same beautiful women, and look behind me. Well, I don't even know if she's cute like that. But I'm just saying, like, people dance and have a good time, bro. Like, and this was just the middle of the day. This is just like a lunch hour. This ain't even like, club atmosphere. I ain't released none of this footage, by the way. I ain't put none of this on YouTube yet. So y'all getting a little exclusive. I don't even know what all I was filming. I think that's all I had. Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, people have a good time in Houston. Now, if I can show y'all the clips from last night, the vibes is cool, but I don't know. Everybody wearing trench coats and stuff like that, covered up. You can't really see if they're cute or not. Everybody can hide behind a bunch of big hair and shades. You don't really know. So it's like you don't want to mess up and shoot your shot to the wrong person and the girl ugly or something. You're like, oh no. And then on top of that, she ugly and she deny you. And all the other women in the place just seen you get denied. So now they don't want to talk to you because they don't want to be second. They don't want to be the second person that you holler at. It's a lose-lose on top of lose situation. Looks a little like Prospect Park or that place on Westheimer. Yeah, that was on Westheimer. That was called D&D. I think all the places in Houston got that sports bar outside, hookah lounge, kind of Tulum-ish vibe going on in Houston. It's the South. We like to have a good time. It's not always about business. Southern Belle still exists. Facts. Now y'all got me wanting to go through my footages and see if I can show y'all stuff about DC. Yeah, Houston is more lit, but I'm 30 years old and Dallas is more a vibe for older folks. I would agree, bro. I would agree with you, Genesis. I would agree. Houston does have more of a vibe for the older crowd. What can I show y'all? I know I have some content. I've been deleting a lot of stuff because I've been trying to make room on my computer, but I'm pretty sure I might have something from, that's Paris, DC. I think I might have deleted most of the stuff. H Street. Ooh. I haven't dropped any content from H Street. I haven't dropped any content from H Street. I think I had shot all this content thinking I was gonna do a video about being outside on H Street in DC, and I never edited it. No, that's too much because like that's hard to see that stuff. I got a bunch of Paris content, visiting the fact women orange. Yeah, I don't think I have it anymore. Miami was lit. Miami was a whole nother animal. Because people can dress even skimpier out there. Yeah, Houston's, that's right, girls, Southern Belles and Southern hospitality is real. It is. That's why ultimately when I was talking about Houston versus DC while I was in Houston, like dating wise, I would always pick my home as somewhere I would want to date more than I would want to date in Houston and in DC. But I do respect DC for what DC has to offer, is all I'm saying. Houston, people are gonna lock up with you because I ain't gonna say lock up, but they gonna get with you because they trying to get help in life. Everybody's looking for a teammate in Houston, not a teammate. They looking to be completely taken care of. Where's the content? I think I have. Yeah, I've been deleting a lot of stuff. I wanted to show y'all some behind the scenes of what's life was like in Houston, but I think it's on my other laptop. And I don't feel like getting all that. Yep, if you come to my house hungry, you will not be leaving until you had something to eat. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Southerners take care of you. It's true. Hospitality is just a thing that we got in Houston. And that, not just Houston, the South. What is all this stuff? Yeah, I don't got enough to really show y'all. No exclusives. In DC, it's just different. I really wanted to show y'all this one night though. I have some content from what day was that? I feel like I'm about to sneeze, y'all. Fighting it. Wow, sorry. There's a night that I had found, I know it's on my YouTube channel. I had found this like lounge / party venue that's on top of a hotel in downtown DC. I went to like October last year. And it's when I had first got my Pocket 3 camera. And I was trying to see how good it was at nighttime, but I also wanted to like explore. Man, wow, I feel like I'm about to sneeze again. And the content from there, it was like the only time basically I had found a place where everyone was dancing and everyone was having a good time. That's why I wanted to show y'all that content basically. Everyone was having a great time that day. I think I deleted it. It's been making all this space. Last thing. Turks. Got a lot of Turks and Caicos footage. 8th Street Fest. Paris. Yeah, nah, I don't got it no more. I know that's right. I have to keep it together until the end. That's what I'm talking about. What? Plus, culturally to a degree. Oh, I'm missing everything. Hold on. Sounds like colorism down there, but I feel you. What? I know that's right, Cammy. Refrigerated food, cooked food, water and drinks available, house clean. That's the standard for us Southern Belles, girl. That's funny. Plus, culturally to a degree isn't considered acceptable to let yourself go too much culturally. Oh, let yourself go too. Yes. Culturally working out. I don't know. A lot of girls in Houston is thick. If you my neighbor and you're low on detergent, I got you. What? I ain't giving people no detergent. Nobody no detergent. What are y'all talking about now? Now y'all losing me. I was trying to vibe, but now y'all losing me now. Where was the content? I'm gonna see. I gotta find that one video. It was definitely a night that wasn't too bad. Okay, let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. I went somewhere. Oh, was this it? No, rooftop views. Nope. And here's the thing, y'all. When it comes to when it gets warm outside, it gets warm, but it also comes with now all of a sudden everybody who's been cooped up inside, now they want to come outside. And it's like, bruh, we're like people will like hear about one event and now everybody in the city seems like they're trying to squeeze all into one place and it'd be thousands of people at one time. And it's like, bruh, like I know everybody been cooped up and want to come outside, but this is ridiculous. Oh, I think I found it. Yep, I found it. Ooh, I found the video I want to show y'all. So, once upon a time, October 6th, 2024, I went to, I don't think it was actually October 6th, this is when I edited the video. But I found this place, I don't know what it's called, but the DJ was doing her thing. And there was actually a room full of cute women. This is in DC. This footage I'm about to show y'all. And not only were people were still standing around, I ain't gonna lie. People still stood around. But there were a lot of cute women in one location. And people actually got up and was having a good time. Like, look at this. People was lit. I'm just gonna hit play. People was lit, bro. I had never seen, I was in shock because I'm like, when, I was like, I was starting to think that maybe I found a little pocket just for me of people I can have a good time with that reminds me of home. But then shortly, look, I want y'all to see something. That everybody was lit for like, when this DJ was playing, this girl, I don't know who she is, but I think her name is on this little light. I'm gonna find it in a second. But she had everybody lit for about 45 minutes. As soon as they switched DJs and she stopped DJing, this is what everybody was doing. I don't know if y'all can see the crowd. It's real dark, I know. But everybody was just standing around talking to each other. See if I can find it. Oh, it's like too bright. But like this scene, like scenes like this where everybody's just like lit like this is a rare sighting in DC. I almost feel like these people couldn't have been from DC. Like maybe it was like some type of like group trip and everybody just chose to come to this place for their group trip. Cause this is unrealistic in DC. Like look at these shots I was getting.
All right, guys.
And then I started vlogging. But I was just so shocked to even find a place like that. I had to make a vlog about it. That was the only time I had ever seen anything lit like that in DC. One time. That was back in October. And y'all say y'all don't go out, though. Y'all say y'all don't be outside. I be outside. Okay? I was outside a lot. I just stopped now because I'm like, it's not worth it because it's boring. Coffee then went cold. It's still good, though. Now, if I was to show, I really wish I could show y'all this folder. But this folder right here too wild. Yeah, I can't show y'all that one. Pool parties in Texas be getting crazy. Nothing worse than a bad DJ switch up, man. I know. Be blowing me. Blows me. We were talking about Southern hospitality. I know. Hold on. Howard Street. I do kind of want to look at some of my U Street content, but oh no, I was by myself that day. Where was this? Does DC have a significant number of after-hour spots like Houston? I haven't heard of any. There probably is. You're full of cap, bro. It's not rare. This is literally a college town. You just not in the right spots. Sir, no one's talking about college, okay? College anywhere is always going to be lit because they ain't got nothing else to do but party. But also what comes with college town, J-Con, or college environments is drama. People shooting up the club for no reason. People going to jail and fighting and all that stuff. I'm never going to consider none of that because I'm too old for that. I don't want to be around college kids. Nobody wants to be around college kids, first of all. Any adult who's like legit just trying to go out and have a good time, they're going to avoid college areas like the plague. If you're a grown man in your 30s or 40s or 50s or anywhere higher than 30s and you still hanging out with college kids, there is something wrong with you. You have a problem, sir. Get away from these college environments. Because they already looking at you like you unk anyway. They already looking at you like you unk anyway. College, we getting older. Yeah, I know. I'm like, bro, I don't want to be around college environment at all. Now look, you know what? You want to see college environment? Fine. So I went to an event where only reason why I even came here is because it was someone's birthday. I went to this place called, what was it called? Is it not Focus? What's the name of this place? Lost Society. Lost Society is on U Street. Now, if you want the college vibe, yeah, you can get this all day. You can get this all day. Young girls with the bottle girl signs going on, and yeah, you can have fun. You can do this all day. That's easy. Bro, I was a problem when I was in the college scene for sure. That's nothing. Like being around college girls is not hard to impress a college girl. None of that. I'm talking about grown women who got things to lose and stuff going on in their life. I was only here because someone had asked me, this girl, it was her birthday, and she had saw that I make like cinematic videos on my YouTube channel, on my Instagram and stuff like that. And there was a group, and I'm over here pointing at the screen like you can see my hand. But I was with a group. So yeah, you can find stuff like that all day in the college scene, but what comes with that also, you may just park your car on the side of the street and somebody might knock out 2 of your windows. These youngins think life is a Drewski show mixed with Grand Theft Auto. Exactly. You might just get robbed for nothing, like your shoes. And you don't even have to have the latest shoes. Oh, you're just going to get robbed for no reason. And then they might just shoot you because they just trying to get street cred. Yeah, I got a body on my belt now. I got a body. Nah, I'm good on that, my boy. Good on that. These college kids these days are even worse generation Z and Alpha. Ooh, Lord. Cars sitting on bricks. Yeah, like nobody want to deal with that. I ain't going nowhere near the college crowd. I'm good. I'm 35, sir. What I look like being around the college crowd. That's why I think that's one of the main reasons why I don't go to U Street though. That often. I only go when I'm like with a group of people, and when I go, I try to dress kind of bummy. Like I try to dress to blend in, basically,
Because if you standing out like you doing better than everybody else in any type of way, like you're a target. Got to learn how to blend in with the environment. But I get it. You know, college girls, they look good. I get it. Clubs like Abigail, Costa, St. Eve's, Rose Bar. This is the club dancing scene that you're describing. It's going to be 21 to 30-year-old beautiful women. Now, I will give you Rose Bar because I've been to Rose Bar. Once again, people, I just want to let y'all know I was outside heavily. You know what I'm saying? I was outside heavily. So this is when I went to Rose Bar. I got receipts for days because I know Tiff, you thinking I wasn't outside, but no, I'm not outside now because I done went everywhere. But this is when I was at Rose Bar, had a great time. Now I'll give it to you, Jay Con. Rose Bar is nice. This is Rose Bar. Yes, once again, young girls everywhere. Yes, but at the same time, I know what comes with it. I don't do this often. You know what I'm saying? It's young girls. I mean, I was surrounded. I got a section and I ordered one bottle. And getting a section and getting a damn bottle, people flood you. I didn't know none of these women before that night. I knew none of these girls, but all of them one by one walking by my section, and the dude I was with, he just pulling them by the wrist and they hopping in the section. I'm like, bro, this is not impressive. But they was having a good old time doing a whole lot of twerking, which is fine. It's cool. Young girls is cool. I'm just not about to chase after the environment. Most of the environments that they be in, it'd be wild, bro. It'd be wild. But once again, I'll give you Rose Bar. Rose Bar is pretty cool. It's not just the people that's in college and people that come from all over to work and go to school who end up staying here. All they do is go out. They do. But it's just, I guess, Kimmy said, I thought you were 29, Corey. No, I'm 35. I'm 35, people. I don't want to be, I'm an old dude. I'm unk at this point. These young chicks get turned on from YN stealing car emblems. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, there's only one thing you could do with women like that. Those type of women, come on now. And I'm just past that stage in my life. I had just left work. So let me tell you the full story on how this situation happened. This guy right here, I'm over here. I ain't sharing my screen anymore. This guy right here, if y'all want the full play, this guy right here, Tonio, the family man, he's a promoter. All right. Matter of fact, I'll even give y'all the full play. So right here, I had went to a concert in DC. This is in Navy Yard. Because I heard that some people from like when I was younger was going to be out there. I think it was like the Franchise Boys or something like that. They was there. I was standing on that balcony and I had just ordered a hookah and that guy, Tonio, whatever, walks up with him and his girlfriend at the time. And he was like, bro, I'm a promoter. He was like, you know, what do you go out often? I'm like, I'm trying to find places to go. Oh, that was him right there in the video. I gotta wait for it to come back around. Maybe I'll start it over. And he was like, you know, I'd be at Rose Bar every like Sunday or Saturday or something like that. This guy. And he was like, he just hit me. He had been blowing me up for like, you know, weeks. Like, hey, bro, like, I'm going to be here tonight. You should come. I'm going to be here tonight. You should come. And I finally was like, let me go outside and see what he on. But he always would hit me up like last minute. Like he always wanted me to come like an hour before he was getting ready to be outside. And I'm like, bro, I don't really operate like that. But one day, you know, somebody was encouraging me. It was like, man, if you want to get outside, maybe you should take him up on his offer. So I go and he tells me to meet him at Rose Bar. I meet him at Rose Bar directly after work because I'm like, let me just go ahead and you know, I don't want to seem like I don't want to meet up with a guy. So I come here and I had my work clothes on. Like I still got my work stuff. Like you can see it on me. The emblem from my agency. But I didn't know it was gonna be a night like this. I would have dressed totally different. I didn't know. I'm thinking we was going somewhere more like upscale and more classy. I didn't know I was gonna be like I ain't know it was gonna be this situation, bro. I ain't know it was gonna be this type of situation. Okay? I did not know. I would have dressed totally different. And she would, the way she kept, yeah. They were also being a little aggressive. I feel sorry for the cats that spend a whole bunch of money in these sections and still can't get any cat from women that they trying to impress. I think it's wild. I only did this because I was like, you know what? I want to have a good time. You know, I'm in the section. I wanted to drink, but I didn't want to be. I was like, by the time I drink a couple drinks or whatever, I'm gonna be already spending a little bit of money. So I decided to just get a bottle instead. Plus, I mean, why not? It's like it was like $150 or something like that. So why not? I was already expecting to pretty much pay that anyway. But there was like this one random girl. I guess he liked her, and I think he was kind of feeling some type of way. He was feeling some type of way because she kept kind of like doing this. That look. This is how she kept looking at me, and ever since then, he hasn't really hit me up to hang out no more because of that little situation right there. And I was like, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I just came out for one day to chill. Anyways, enough of the stories. I can't wait to go to California. California is going to be a little lituation next week, for sure. Sections have ruined club scene. No one dances and stay on their phones. I'm Haitian, so I stick with my reggae, soca, compa events. At least you dance there. Facts. I feel like the Caribbean culture in general, the soca scene, the island culture is like the only culture left in the black world where we still dance and stuff. Because most of the time, well, I take that back. In DC. In Houston, people dance still. Or in Houston, Texas, and Louisiana, it's a whole lot of dancing and shaking and vibing and going on. The word twerk came from New Orleans, first of all, because it was their way of saying work, but their accent made it sound like they were saying twerk. So, yeah, that's where just a little quick little history lesson for you in case you didn't know. Twerk came from Louisiana, and then just spilled right on over into Texas. Louisiana and Texas is really like the same, just one big state. It's really just like one big state, and we just kind of like, because we share so much culture with each other. Texas and Louisiana, yeah. But yeah, I really can't wait till I get back to not back, but go out to LA. This is gonna be cool. I'm gonna try to make more conscious videos, also kind of like touristy videos, because I don't really go to LA as often. It's been a while since I've seen the Hollywood sign. I kind of want to go out there and do a video at the Hollywood sign. I don't know if that's even like a thing anymore. At one point, I heard that the Hollywood sign was on fire, but I think that was just a rumor. I definitely want to go out there and just see if I can get new footage, because the last time I made content in Hollywood, it was a long time ago. It was like probably 2019, and I was just there just because I just wanted to network. I was doing YouTube videos where I was making skits all the time, and man, yeah, that life was quite interesting. Then I got with a record label, and then from the record label, I ended up working for the government, and I'm here now. Now I'm streaming. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to do on here, y'all. Louisiana women are fine. Yes, they are. I wanted to, sip some coffee with y'all. Haven't met one that can't cook. Oh, my God. Louisiana women can cook. I think that's like a way of life or something like that. It's like you gotta know how to cook from Louisiana. But I wanted to get on here. I wanted to rock with y'all for a little bit and just tap in, let y'all know that I'm still here. That I haven't forgotten about you guys. I just haven't been streaming as often lately, but I haven't forgotten about you guys. I know it's like almost 1 o'clock on a Saturday, but I sacrificed some of my time to spend it with y'all. You feel me? I wanted to spend it with y'all because y'all help me make the day go by, and y'all make my life. You guys give me a little bit of motivation to keep making the type of content that I make. And it was also cool to run into that guy earlier who recognized me in the street. So that's cool, man. I'm gonna keep making the content. I also wrote down the suggestions that you guys gave me earlier. You know, so I'm gonna take these into high consideration when it comes to like the type of videos I'm gonna make while I'm in LA. If you guys are in LA yourselves, definitely come through. Like let me know. Like maybe we could collab, or if you want to link, we could do that. Yeah, I mean I'm local, and it's tough growing up in this area because women are aggressive, especially if they find you attractive. Bruh. All throughout high school, I had multiple baddies to my disposal. J-Con. Bruh. I went to a social gathering not too long ago. And before I got there, there was only one guy in a room full of maybe 6 women. And they were going in. They're like, so are you single? What type of girls do you like? And then they had got to the point where they had just asked them so is there anybody in the group that you're interested in? And it just so happened that I walked in the door to this kickback house party I was going to. I had just walked in the door when they had asked him that question. And he looked at me like, bruh, thank you for showing up. He got up from the table and came over like, my boy Corey, and shaking me up, dapping me up. And he was like, bruh, I'm so glad you walked in when you walked in. They were on me. He was like, I ain't had a chance to breathe. They're literally asking me questions left and right. Are you trying to date? Why are you single? And what type of women do you want? And they just was on him. And I think for a guy who's not used to that, not used to that level of aggression from multiple women at the same time, it's easy to feel that's too much and want to just be like, man, let me go home. So I just wanted to throw it out there. Some of the women gotta chill out. If you're interested in the guy, just keep it player. You know what I'm saying? Keep it P, relax. Casually shoot your shot, but don't out in the open aggressively in front of all the other women. Oh, I'm about to try to talk to this dude. We make your life much better. That's cool. You sort of get spoiled in that way. So I mean, I had to have relations with a beautiful woman at least once a week. And I don't really go out. My methods of meeting women is sort of unorthodox. I don't know what orthodox is anymore though. I think the orthodox idea of going out to meet women or of meeting women it used to be you go out to social gatherings like the one I showed you guys earlier, or those places I've been showing y'all, and you go with the intentions of meeting someone new. But in reality, nowadays, no one wants to be bothered. People go to places like clubs and events and stuff like that. They already go with their people that they already know in real life from work and other random meetings and stuff. But they don't come on. They don't how I explain it. They don't expect to meet new people. They just go to hang out with the people they already know. What up, Ken? And so that the orthodox way of approaching a woman who just out and about by herself, looking single and stuff like that, it's just rare. Because single people don't be outside by themselves anymore. Single people be in the groups with other single people. And I think, in my personal opinion, the best way to actually, connect with somebody or talk with somebody is if both, you're single and the other person's single and y'all are both alone in the same place. It's easy to walk up to someone and start talking to them and you're alone and they're alone. Versus they're in a group and you're by yourself. Disaster. Just throwing it out there. I just went to an event last night. Or not an event, but I went to a spot last night and saw a whole lot of everybody hanging out with each other in one room. I should have downloaded the footage to my computer from last night already so I could have showed you some of the stuff that I saw last night so you guys could be like, oh, wow. Oh yeah, I got receipts. I usually have receipts for everything I'm talking about. Ken, when you streaming today or you streaming tomorrow? I was pretty much going over a couple things from my little news. I don't know if you just not getting here, Ken, but I was streaming earlier and I let everybody know that starting next week I'll be in LA for 30 days. So I just wanted to let everybody know, I'm here to network. I'll be there to network and I'll be there to like make content and stuff like that. And but at the same time I'll be there for work. So in between working, I'll be just trying to get out and about in the city and be a tourist a little bit and also be a content creator a little bit. And I wrote down some ideas based off of what people were saying that I should do. Oh my God, did I delete the thing? Oh no, I did it on Docs, Google Docs. But I'll pull it up later. But I wrote down some ideas what people were saying in the chat for things to do. Are you streaming tomorrow? Bet. You going to stream again before you leave? Yeah, I think I am going to try to stream. Probably, I'm definitely going to stream again tomorrow as well. I mean, I'm streaming right now, but I'm definitely going to stream again tomorrow as well. And then I want to really try to start doing the IRL streams. It's just that I really like the ability to be able to like share my screen with you guys. Like whenever I'm able to do stuff like this is cool. Like, share my screen and we look up things together or watch things together. I like that vibe, but in real life is also cool too. Yeah, I'm just getting here and I know about the LA trip. Was wondering if you've been there before. Yeah, I've definitely been to LA before. Shout out to your old videos putting people on Facebook groups to meet new people. I've met so many people off that method here in Houston. That is literally how in Houston, the method don't work everywhere else. But in Houston, the main way to meet people and network is through Facebook groups. In DC, there are Facebook groups in DC, but it's a much older crowd. And if you're already older, then I guess the method will work out here too. But if you're in your 30s or 20s, Facebook is not the way to go. The way to go is GroupMe in your 20s and 30s in DC. You want to be heavily involved in GroupMe. Apparently GroupMe is just like the best thing since sliced bread out here, and everybody has like massive networks and groups. I'll even show y'all one. Like one of the biggest ones that I've seen that I'm a part of is this one called Just Another Social Network. This one right here. It's called Just Another Social Network. It has, as you can see, everything's maxed out to how often they talk because they stay talking and linking up and chatting and all that stuff. And it's like over, how many people? It's like over 1,000 people in this group. You see what I'm saying? That's the way to network in DC is GroupMe. They treat it's like the way they organize DC, the way they organize these chat groups, it's like they have multiple groups in one chat. So yeah, it's just a lot. Is the layoffs impacting DC economy? Yes. I was just in the elevator yesterday, going downstairs to get ready to go out to where I was going. And there was this lady, she was like maybe like close to 60-year-old lady, black lady. And she was being friendly. So I said, hey, in the elevator, small talk. And then I was like, so how you, she asked me how I've been. I said, I'm doing good. How about you? She was like, I'm looking for a job. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really, when you ask someone how they're doing, you don't really want to know how they're doing. You're just trying to just talk, have small talk. 20s and 30s Meetup app, that's another one too. Meetup app is another one. Yeah, so the reality of like, I guess for her, DC, is impacting her economic ability here in DC pretty harshly because she don't have a job anymore because she said Trump killed her, like I don't know what exact words she used, but basically Trump got rid of her job. And so now she's currently looking for a new job. And look, I mean, it's March 8th, like I'm sure it didn't just happen. It might have happened like probably end of February. Like, so I don't know if that means she can't pay her rent or what, but like That's crazy to work hard, get a career, get an apartment, get a house. Let's say there's so many people who go get houses and mortgages and stuff after they get a nice job, and then now all of a sudden you lose your job not because you did anything wrong, but because the group, the cabinet or whatever decides that, hey, we don't need none of these jobs no more. We're just gonna erase them all from like existence, and your job just so happens to be one of the ones in that erase. Like, it can be devastating. And what do you think people are gonna do after they lose their jobs in DC, and they got all these bills? Like, what if you got like $4,000 or $5,000 a month in bills, and all of a sudden you just had no more checks coming in? You're gonna make some hard decisions. You're gonna make some hard decisions. You may even consider, extra activities outside of, well, ain't no more work, but you may even consider doing some criminal activity just to try to stay above the water until you can get back on your feet with another job. It's crazy. I don't think the rent's gonna go down. I don't think the rents are gonna go down. I would hope they would go down, but I don't think rent is gonna go down in DC no time soon, even if everybody starts to lose their jobs. And if everyone's getting laid off, it's not easy selling your house. That's another thing, yeah. It's like, what is people, I don't understand what the point of all this was. Like, I know they quote unquote are trying to save the government money, but did they really think people having jobs is what's killing the government's money? Or maybe it's dumb decisions like paying for stuff that don't really necessarily need to be paid for, but they spend millions on all kinds of stuff. I don't have anything specific that I'm going to point out, but I just know there's plenty of things that when it all adds up and you think about it, you're like, dang, we spending $20 million on toilet paper or something like that. It'd be like expenses like that we're like, wow. They gonna be popping it for a goon? That's ridiculous. Ken, you are out of line, sir. Keep that on your channel. All right. I haven't made the Meetup app, but thanks for a suggestion. Genesis, these are things that work on the East Coast. The Meetup app, I haven't really heard too much about it in Houston unless things have changed. The Meetup app, GroupMe. There's also this other one called Posh. That's another app that people use for link ups, and even Eventbrite. All those little event link up type of apps are heavy on the East Coast. But if you talk about Posh and Meetup and GroupMe and all that in Texas, people are gonna be like, "What's that? What is that?" I think the first time I had heard of GroupMe was when I was in college back in Florida, and college was heavy on GroupMe was heavy on the college scene in Florida. So in Florida, it's kind of like a mix between the South and the East Coast. It's like the meeting point. So you get kind of like the best of both worlds sometimes in Florida when it comes to that stuff. So I was aware of GroupMe because of that. But once I got back, once I moved to Texas after I left college, no one was talking about GroupMe no more. They weren't talking about it. I haven't tried the Meetup app, but yeah. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, y'all. I don't know. All I can say is I thank God that I haven't been affected. I'm actually, from the most part, pretty safe in the job that I do. Especially with me even becoming a first responder and going out to getting ready to get sent to California for 30 days. Like, I'm pretty secure in my job, but I am running into people left and right that are literally they already lost their job and they're going through it. You were sent to school in Florida. Oh, you went to school. I went to school at Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida. What school did you attend? I didn't know you went to school here. I went to Full Sail University after I got out of the Army to finish up my degree. I got a degree in a bachelor's in entertainment business. So Houston, Facebook groups plus Eventbrite. Oh yeah, Houston, Facebook groups and Eventbrite. Yes, I would say Eventbrite. Yeah, Facebook groups and Eventbrite. Facebook groups more than anything. And then on top of that, so the reason why the Facebook groups in Houston are so lit is because it's kind of like GroupMe, because once you join a group, the groups have chats in the group for each like little thing that they do. Like they might start a chat saying weekend chat. And so throughout the week, they talk about things that they're gonna do in the weekend, and you can keep up with the chats. Like basically, that's where Facebook Messenger comes into play when you join the groups. But you can't get on the Messenger chats unless you're in the group. That's how Facebook works. But in GroupMe, you don't have to worry about being a part of a group, like a page. You could just jump straight into the chats. And there's different, sections for each type of chat, like the workout chats, the meetup chats, the dating chats, all that stuff is in GroupMe. When I first moved back from North Carolina, Eventbrite and Fever app got me back in the scene. Fever app? I ain't never heard of that. Okay, cool. I know a few people who graduated from Full Sail. Yeah, I'm actually pretty surprised at how many people I've been running into lately that went to Full Sail. I thought Full Sail was kind of like an industry secret at one point. Not too many people talk about Full Sail. And when I went back home to visit this past weekend, I was talking to one of my friends, and she was telling me how she had, I had saw that she had graduated from Full Sail on Facebook. And I'm like, you went to Full Sail? That's crazy. Here's a fun fact for you people who are not Full Sailors. All right. May not know this, but I was student body president at Full Sail. I wasn't just at Full Sail just to be at Full Sail. I was very active. I ran all the events at school for like 2 years as student body president. That's where a lot of people from Florida, they know me from that stage of my life when I was doing those things. Are there more attractive, educated black women in DC versus Houston? Hell yes. Oh wait, attractive, educated? See, when you say attractive, that's the thing that messes it up. Are there a bunch of educated black women in DC versus Houston? Oh yeah, hands down, a lot of way more educated black women in DC. But if we're talking about attractive black women who are educated, a lot more of them are in Houston. A lot more. A lot more. A lot more. I wish I could start showing y'all examples. Let me go to my Facebook and see if I can show y'all how these groups be working. Hey, Ken, you still there? Can I give a shout out to what's it called? The DMV does thing? I never get in this group. Like I'm never active in this group anymore. Not saying they're not a bad group at all, but I'm not really that active. No, maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to get in trouble. Within the community here in DC. It's a lot of people in this group. They caught me outside. You was talking trash about our group online. Or, I don't know, it might go the good way too. They might be like, oh, you gave us a shout out, but I don't know. But yeah, let me see. Let me show you Houston. Cause yeah. So here's an example of a typical Houston group. This is a group that's very active in Houston. They're called Meet New People and Make Friends in Houston. Healthcare industry in Houston has a lot more attractive, educated black women. Yes, they do. That's in Houston. The two main industries are oil and gas and healthcare or medical, right? Those two industries is where you're gonna find all the most successful people, or the highest number of successful. I ain't gonna say the most successful, but like the highest number of successful people. But yeah, a group like this in Houston, is very active. Like they're always talking about different events going on. Like you're not like right now it's the rodeo in Houston, so you're gonna find a lot like just random nights like this. Who at Uptown? Uptown is a place in Houston. So this would be like one of them type of chats where it's at 17 hours ago. So like Friday night you're bored. You're like, what's going on tonight? You just go to the group. and people are like, oh, I'm at Uptown, and everybody just jumps in the chats talking about what they doing. I don't want to go too far in here because there might be some crazy stuff on here, but I'm just saying these are just typical. And then these are all the chats. So like bowling, you know, people who travel, like little chats. If you want to hop in the chat, you can talk. That's how you communicate, and just you could be literally nobody. When I say nobody, I mean like you could literally just be like not known or not from a city or that city in Houston, and you could jump in like a group like this. And once you get approved, it's 20,000 people in here, and you could just literally just scroll. You can even go to the events tab. Let me see how to go to the event. I think it's right here. You can go to the events tab and just see what's coming up, and say, hey, I'm interested. Like there's a crawfish boil going on Sunday, tomorrow at 3 p.m. So I know that, hey, tomorrow, you know, if I'm at around 3, click here, RSVP, and see what the address is, and show up at that time. You don't have to know anybody. You just show up and then say, hey, are you here with meet new people in Houston? And they'll be like, yeah, I'm part of the group. And then they'll probably have a table somewhere and everybody just chill. DC don't got this type of energy. Well, they do. They do have this energy, but the energy be, you know, this is the group. I ain't gonna click into it. But that, if you guys want something like this, you would go to DMV Does. There we go. Just give you guys a nice little lesson on how to find things to do in DC. I mean, in Houston. I keep saying I be getting DC and Houston mixed up too much because I talk about it too much. What up, Brittany? I ain't seen you in a minute. How, Don, you ever find GroupMe groups to join? Oh, how do you find GroupMe groups to join? That's the thing. GroupMe groups are kind of invite. I ain't gonna say invite, not invite only, but you gotta have to like ask, just talk to people and be like, hey, do you know any GroupMe groups in the area that are, you know, got things going on? I wonder if I could sign into GroupMe from my computer. I haven't done this in so long. GroupMe, log in. I don't know if I can. We're gonna see what happens. Facebook. Maybe I could use Facebook to sign in. Do you ever hang out in Georgetown? Not really, but I want to. I like the vibe in Georgetown. Uh-oh. I don't know if this is correct. Phone number. I don't think I'm doing this correctly. I haven't. Dang. Oh yeah, nah. I'm trying to do all that. I can't sign into GroupMe from my computer. For Corey for president, you're the man. Appreciate it, Jake Stevens. Brittany, you been around, huh? Brittany, I ain't seen her from you in a minute. Where you been at? Yeah, but GroupMe, in my opinion, that has just been the main thing. Another GroupMe group. So like, all right, so there's my group, right? I haven't been as active lately because I've been working a lot, but my group talks pretty often. So there's my group. I could put the link to our group in the chat real quick. Let me see here. If you want to join my group, Corey's Meetups, copy link. I could text it to myself and then place it in the chat. But there's also other groups. There's one called Nova Chat. Nova Chat is people, if you guys aren't from the DMV area, if you're from Northern Virginia, people call it, in short, they call it Nova. And so, or Nova Squad, that's what they're called. So Nova Squad is the name of the GroupMe chat. And let me hit copy. Put this over here real quick. Hold up. There we go. This is my GroupMe. So Nova Squad is a group of people out here who all hang out in Northern Virginia. So like the Crystal City area, Pentagon City Mall area. There's a couple little like chats. Corey, you are safe mentioning DMV Does. I'm a moderator of the group. Oh, I could talk about DMV does. Okay, I didn't want to, you know, nobody to think I'm trying to take over. Oh my God, Ken know the story, bruh. Ken knows the story that I really want to tell y'all. But I had tried to be involved in these Facebook groups in DC once upon a time, and I told the story before. But for those of you who have never heard this story, just know that I'm gonna really try to shorten it. Just know that once upon a time, I was heavily involved in trying to hang out and and Facebook and Facebook chats, Facebook groups, dang. And I was part of this Facebook group that I won't mention, but they did have DMV in their title. And no, it wasn't DMV does. And that group focused heavily on dating. And I wasn't really trying to date, but I did see that they were super active in the group. And I'm like, well, maybe if I can ask these people, what are their things to do? Or because I was so new, I'm like, where do I get my haircut? Where do I hang out if I just want to get a hookah? Where do I, whatever, where's the good food at? I would ask these people these questions, and my DMs would flood like a great flood, like literally 50, 60 people would be in my DM. No cap. Women, all women, like, hey, if you ever need to be shown around this, or hey, if you ever want, and I wasn't thinking nothing of it. I'm like, okay, that's crazy that this chat is, this group is that active. Like, they're really blessed that they have an active group like that. And all of a sudden, I went to two events. One event, I brought my camera because I'm vlogging. I vlog everywhere I go. And I made a video on YouTube talking about what my experience was like when I went there. After that video, I got kicked out the group. And what's crazy is, in the video, I shouted out the group. I was like, hey, I went to this event. You guys should go join this group if you want to go to events like this. They kicked me out because they thought, and I'm going to say she, because it's a woman who owns the group. She kicked me out because she thought that I was trying to steal her audience. What? I had been here like 2.5 months. How am I trying to steal your audience? I don't even know nobody here. I'm gonna pull up the group. Not the group I was just telling you about, but DMV does. DMV does is dope, actually. I like them. They're a little older crowd. Now look, before I get into this, Kenneth, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna bash the group, but I'm just gonna be honest about my firsthand account of it, And if I'm wrong about something, let me know I'm wrong. But so they're called DMV does. This is the group. Once again, I don't want no smoke. All right. But this is the group. I think this is a pretty good representation right here, this banner, of what you can expect in the group. So if this looks like your people, you resonate with this vibe, hey, hang out, get active. But this is a pretty good representation, in my opinion. All right, you guys got enough? All right, okay, cool. So they have events. It's just like the group I was telling you guys in Texas. There's people posting all the time. Now, one thing I noticed that people don't be trying to advertise, but people seem to use this group more of like a tool, to try to find out things, learn things. So I've never had no issues in this group. When I posted a long time ago, I used to be active. How do I find my name? By the way, I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but every time you join a group and you start posting, you have your own profile that's kind of made within these Facebook groups, by the way. So this is my Facebook profile within the group. Not my actual Facebook profile, but the one that's within this group. So as you can see, the last time I was ever active was July 11th, 2024. And that was because I was looking for a new barber because I was fed up with the one I had. Man, I need to get a haircut. I'm looking crazy right now. Y'all see this? Y'all see this craziness on my head? This is the normal me. God dang. Anyway, but very first time I ever posted in this group was December 30th, 2023. And I only posted because I had only been in DMV for 2 weeks. I had been in the DMV for 2 weeks. So I said, hey, everyone, I'm new to the DMV. I just moved here 2 weeks ago, and I'm wondering, are there any New Year's Eve events going on? Because I didn't know what to do. I couldn't find no... Yeah, I know. Christiana, I know I heard you, bro. But I couldn't find no events to do or go to. And it was New Year's and I'm like, I'm in a new city. So all I did was posted a picture of myself for visibility because most people tend to pay attention to posts when there's a picture that goes with it. I know that. So I just post a picture of myself and I'm like, boom, is there anything going on in the DMV for New Year's Eve? And it was dope to be able to be greeted with so much positive stuff. Like it was 145 comments. That's crazy. But that's like the average post. All the posts in this group get crazy likes and comments and stuff like that. But what I'm trying to say is like I posted like different things in here, not too much, but over time I posted a few things. That's it, like 5 posts. And by the time I had dealt with the other posts, dealt with the other group, I realized that, bruh, say you were thirst trapping. How am I thirst trapping? I'm at work in this photo. I'm at work. I'm at my uncle's church outside. We were in this photo. I was at my uncle's church, and it had just so happened to snow. I was like, oh, I want to take a picture in the snow. My uncle took a picture of me for me with my camera. This is my birthday. I was in Puerto Rico. That's crazy. These are just basic photos. I'm not even doing nothing crazy. I don't got like stacks of money or jewelry on or like fancy cars or nothing like that. I'm literally just living life. Yeah, I need to go ahead and get him a haircut. Need to go ahead and get my haircut, my boy. Right now, I'm out of there. Showing these single ladies that you're gainfully employed. You know what? Whole point that I was trying to make is you can get in a group like this and network. I would suggest maybe not taking the route of posting a picture of yourself because apparently it's thirst trapping. You know what I'm saying? Apparently it's thirst trapping. But yeah, like look at this. Like it's usually a pretty active group. I like DMV does. They're a little older crowd. A little older. I would say 40s, lower 40s to 50s seems to be the main demographic age for this group, which nothing is wrong with that. If that's your age group or demographic you like to be around, then you guys could definitely have plenty of things going on. Let's see, they got events going on. I might as well show their events right now. So they got DMV dance. Oh, it's happening right now. DMV dance, line dancing, and chill. If I was bored and I really want to get outside right now, I can go do this. Today at 6, the SheCon. Okay, some stuff like some women empowerment type stuff. I would imagine when I think SheCon. Game night, Mardi Gras edition. Hold on. Little game night. Let's see what they got to go on. I might have to figure out something to do. Game night. Food, drinks, games. I feel like doing a little game night. Event by Jennifer Leah. Where is it? Oh, is it like the first one or something? Ken, what's going on? Severn, Maryland. Okay. Oh, it's at Dave & Buster's. Oh, so they're going to Dave & Buster's today in Maryland at 7:30. A game night. Okay. The Mardi Gras caught me, pulled me in. Ball, you're very photogenic. Thank you. I don't know why Corey asks if he doesn't understand, but it's okay. What? What is wrong? Bruh, people should be able to just take a picture and post it. I'm not doing a selfie. Hey, y'all act like I'm doing this. Doing the duck face and everything. Or I'm in the bathroom with I just so happen to have a camera. Why not use my camera? I'm a photographer. Jesus. Got me out here. We are women. We see it. Anyway, what is line dancing? Line dancing is like, like a song come on and there's like a dance that go with it and everybody like gets up off the floor. Like Cha-Cha Slide. Everybody get up and they all meet on the dance floor and they all do the dance together. That's called line dancing. But yeah, that seems pretty cool. I don't know if I'm actually going to do this. I'm feeling pretty lazy. But You know, if you want to go be doing some women empowerment stuff, you got the SheCon, Living a Legacy for Next Generation of Women, March 8th. So that's today from 6 to 10 p.m. in Oxon Hill, Maryland. Basically, and 44 people have responded. So look, like basically, you can RSVP saying you're going, and then usually there's like a comment section or discussion. There we go, discussion section. So you can like see who's all talking about certain things. But yeah, I like basically like groups. Facebook groups are usually like one of the best ways to just get out there. Miss Tiff, you definitely would enjoy the DMV Does group, DMV Does events. You would. Thank you, Brittany. I don't know why Corey asked if he doesn't understand, but I already read that. I could have went to the line dancing event. I need to learn the new ones. You have heard of the Tamiya line dance? Yeah, Tamiya is one of them. They have a lot of line dances out for country songs. Yeah, I take pictures all the time and post. Come on, common concept. I was explaining why you were kicked out the group. Oh, yeah, apparently I'm thirst trapping. So I got kicked out the group for thirst. It's all good. I don't need the group. I just was trying to network and meet friends. And I'm like, damn, I guess I'm supposed to just be doomed and I have no friends, apparently. Tiff, I agree with Ken. You definitely would. Yeah, Tiffany, DMV Does definitely seems like a group that Tiffany would thrive in. Okay? You feel me? I just feel like you would thrive in this group, Tiff. Just throwing it out there. You know. Yeah, they be doing line dances and all kind of stuff like that all the time. Yes, I will be joining it. There you go. DMV Does. They're like real close to 30,000 members right now too. I'm all about thriving. There you go. Go thrive. Go do your big one. Sabrina. But yeah, that's hopefully y'all getting some tips. Hopefully y'all learning some things in Ken and Corey's class today. Here on this good old, hello Tiff, peace and much love. Here on this good old Saturday morning, or Saturday afternoon now, god dang, it was the morning. Why do you think online dating is more common now than meeting people outside? Because people in the generation that is doing the online dating have no face-to-face skills. What's that stat we had looked up? How many men have never asked a woman on a date in Gen Z? Oop, yep. Look at this. Look at this stat, y'all. A study shows that approximately, this is about date psychology. Okay. 45% of Gen Z men aged 18 to 25 have never approached a woman in person for a date. This is why online dating has become so freaking popular, because so many men have never even approached a woman in real life. And so they take the easy way out and just by it's like Instagram. You post some pictures and you wait for somebody to come to you. Gen Z is cooked. Crazy cooked. 45%? Bruh, I was just at Starbucks and I met somebody today at Starbucks. And I had a full-blown conversation with her. And I'm talking about the guy that saw me, that recognized me from YouTube. There was a girl in line at Starbucks that I just had a conversation with. It's not hard to talk to people. You just literally think of something vaguely intriguing to talk about or mention, and if the person says something back when you put it out there, then you just start a conversation. She was in line after me. I had just ordered my caramel latte, and I walked away from the register to slide down the road to wait for my drink, and I overheard her saying, "I would like what's it called? A coconut latte." She said, "I would like a coconut latte, please." And I turned to her and I said, "A coconut latte?" And she turned to me and said, "Yes. Have you ever heard of that?" And I was like, "No, I've never heard of a coconut latte. That sounds great." And it just so happens that she was a very attractive person. But who cares? But she was fine to say that, I ain't gonna lie. But the whole point that I'm telling you guys is the fact that it's not hard to start a conversation. Just talk about something that's relevant going on in your immediate environment. And if someone makes a comment back, make another comment and start going back and forth. Next thing you know, once y'all have a common ground going on, like, oh, we both like Starbucks. Oh, do you come here often? Oh, does a coconut latte sound good? Oh, that's great. Maybe I can get your number and maybe you can show me more Starbucks drinks. I don't know. It's so freaking easy. I hate it. I hate how guys really think that it's so hard to talk to women, bro. It's not hard. Just like how easy it is to talk to another person, a guy, basically. I don't know. Anyways, I'm off my soapbox. 45% is ridiculous. Like, what are y'all doing in high school? What happens for prom? Are all the girls asking the men out? Are all the girls asking the boys out for prom in high school nowadays? Like, what is going on? Because you go, not even before prom, you got school dances. So even if it ain't prom, there's still just school dances, like usually like a winter ball or something, or like a fall dance, something. And then usually in the spring, there's something there. And then before that, like when you're in middle school, there's usually like little dances happening too. Like, there's so many opportunities where you should have come in contact with women and learn how to talk to them. Even if it's like school projects and stuff, like you should, just being in class, having to talk to boys and girls in your class, you should know how to talk to women. That's ridiculous. True, there's a lot of social awkward, emotional, unavailable people online dating. I'm done approaching dudes. Oh, I'm approaching dudes. I'm gonna be honest with you, Cammy. You're gonna have so much more success in your life by being a woman that approaches dudes. You're gonna actually find a lot more guys that you're actually attracted to, that you actually want in your life. Your quality of men are gonna skyrocket if you're gonna be the woman that's approaching guys. Because guys are not approached often, so when we are approached, it's so impressive. It's so impressive as a guy to have a woman approach you, but in the right way. Not aggressively, like what I was saying in the chat earlier. Sometimes when it's like 5, 6 women talking to you at the same time, it's like even if it gotta be 5, 6, it could be like 2 or 3, and they're shotgunning like their questions out. They're not even waiting for you to answer. They're just like, "Are you single? Do you have a girlfriend? Why are you single? How long have you been here? Do you have any kids? What do you do for a living?" Like, it's just back to back to back to back. You're like, dang, can I breathe? Like, why is this so zeroed in on like one topic when it comes to me? Just don't do that. Just have normal conversations with people and it'll go from there. It'll naturally turn into what it's supposed to turn into. If that's what it's meant to turn into. It's sad they have never approached women in person. Would you say some women are standoffish? They have nervousness for approaching? I think most women's natural behavior is to be shy or to play like they're shy. To act like they're shy and act like they don't see you there when they know they see you there. That's like a weird nervous twitch that women have. Is like they'll see a guy and then the closer they get to him, they do this and walk by you like this. Because they're like hoping in the back of their mind you're going to say something to them when they walk by. But if they're in their phone, it gives them the perfect excuse to make it seem like they don't have to say nothing to you because they're waiting for you to take the initiative. High schoolers are meeting on Instagram and group chats. I've seen this in 2017. That's wild. Trump put a tariff on Gen Z's voice boxes. They can't communicate with each other. Wow. Women don't approach men normally, especially in this generation, bro. You know that. Yeah. Most women are taught not to pursue. Horrible thing to teach a woman. I don't think it's fair. I think all human beings, regardless if you're a man or a woman, if you see something that you want in your life, go get it. Like, to sit and wait for anything in your life is crazy. Because you're just leaving it up to fate if something's going to be there or not. Fate does not exist. All right, I'm sorry. But in reality, if you want something, you go get it. If you can wait for fate to give you $1 million all day. But if you don't put in the work to go get the $1 million, it ain't coming. If you want a fire marriage or a dope relationship, in reality, if you want that relationship, go get the relationship. Make it happen. Don't be mad because it ain't found you yet. Go find it. This is not 1920 or 1830 or any other year that came where, you know, people were disproportionately in bad situations where they literally, you know, needed the opposite sex, basically, or opposite gender. Unless the Lord was like, no, he's a serial killer. Wow. Wait, I'm going to hit you with a compliment, especially if the conversation is good. You don't even have to verbally compliment a guy, even though that would work. They'll get to the point quickly, but you don't even have to verbally compliment a guy. Just being sweet and nice and just pleasant to talk to is enough. Really, be pleasant, be sweet and nice, and seem like you're actually interested in what you're all talking about. Like, seem interested in the conversation and being nice and sweet and attentive and not in your phone while you're talking to them, and like just engage with that person. And if the guy likes you back, he's probably gonna do everything else. Like, you know what, you're pretty cool. We should probably hang out more often. What are you doing tomorrow? Like, it's just like, it'll be just a casual, make sense type of conversation after that. They wait for UPS man at the door? Yeah, to deliver a package. Uh-oh. Tiff Tigress. Make sure you are dressed like the bad bee that you are, girl. Everything on point, hella friendly with some heels on. You know what to do, girl. Let us know the results. Yeah, a genuine compliment from me is an icebreaker. Okay. This is my observation in a lot of women and some men to go out to record, capture the vibe, post, attract folks online. That's what they be on them phone. Oh yeah. Yeah, people want to go outside and do little photo shoots. You know, they're really outside to do like a little mini photo shoot so they can post it online later on and get someone to take them out. Instead of realizing there's people right there with them that they could be talking to. Yep, if you just say hello, then that could be a conversation starter. These people not used to folks saying hello, seriously. As a person who says hello to people quite often, I would say the word hello doesn't have the impact it used to anymore. I see what you're saying, Tiff. But I feel like it takes just a little bit more effort than just the word hello nowadays. If you really want to start a conversation with somebody, the initial hello may be deflected, is what I'm saying. You may say hi, and they may ignore you. And if you just let it be that and walk away, you're still going to have a high chance of, nothing happening. But I would suggest that, have something more interesting to say that sounds like a conversation starter. Like, I just gave y'all a whole playback of how I met somebody at Starbucks today. And it was just literally, she said something that I was very interested in because I love coffee. She said coconut latte, which I had never heard of. And so I found a common ground, something that we were interested in. And I was like, I started talking about that. And that caused us to walk towards each other and have a conversation. And I checked her out, and I know she was checking me out. Like, I could tell that the vibes was there. She was like a little cute Ethiopian girl. She's cute as heck, actually. But that's how easy it is to talk. Like, you just saying hi to her wouldn't have caused that reaction is what I'm trying to say. If I would have just said hi to her inside the Starbucks line, it probably would have just died right there. When I tell people hello, they tell me that I must not be from here. Then they want to know where I'm from, and the rest is history. That's because they liked what you look like, Tiff. I remember in the middle school, dudes would think girl likes him if she just did something nice for him. It should be pretty easy for women to approach. That was middle school, though.
just because someone does something nice for me doesn't mean that I'm going to take it as they're interested in me. I'm going to walk up to women and say, hello, coconut latte. Not that, it was just, you have to find something relevant at the time. Like, I don't know, let's say you're at a shoe store, you know, and this person, you just say you just tried on the shoe. Or you're about to try on a shoe, you see some shoes that you like, and you see a girl next to you, and you be like, if you seen a shoe like this on a guy, would you think it's attractive? Like, asking a question to somebody like that starts a conversation. Because if she's at the shoe store, obviously she's interested in shoes too. That's a common ground. If she decides to engage with it, if she's just like, I don't know, and walks away, you let it go. But if she's like, I don't know, maybe you should put it on, let me see. You know, if she plays the game with you, obviously there's some attraction. And you just keep talking. Like, you gotta find common ground, people. If you just say hi and that's it, hi doesn't always have as high a return your investment, basically, as much as this other method I'm trying to tell you guys. Hi is cool and it's safe, but you can say hi to people in the elevator and you never see them again. You say hi to people walking down the sidewalk and y'all both keep walking and never see each other again. Being a photographer, they want those Facebook and IG photos. I see it all the time. Yes. All the time. I think long distance dating is going out of style. Whew, been out of style. I don't do that. Tiff, it's so bad these days that as soon as your eyes meet with a guy looking at you, they quickly look the other way. I do. I definitely do. Y'all gotta understand why though. I guess these guys are, no, we're not shy. Y'all don't realize a man's entire life can be changed based off of an accusation. Our entire life can just be dropped off the face of the earth off of an accusation, not a conviction, but an accusation that I feel sexually harassed or whatever, you know, something like that. He was looking at me too long or he was looking at me weird. And the only thing that changes it from feeling harassed versus feeling flirted with is if that girl was attracted to you or not. So men have learned to protect themselves. We not finna just give women the tools to ruin our life because I decided I wanted to talk to her or flirt with her or stare at her too long. Women can easily just act like they feel uncomfortable all of a sudden just because you say one sentence or you say something to start a conversation or you look at them too long and now because they're not attracted to you, they play the victim role. So guys don't put themselves in them situations no more. Yeah, you look at me, I'm not gonna keep staring at you. Because you could be like, this dude is stalking me. That's how easy it can change. It can go from, oh, he's flirting with me, girl, to he's stalking with me in 2 seconds. Or he's the creep. Yeah. No, we don't want to be creeps. That's crazy. Corey, you are correct. If she like you, good. And if she don't, it's a charge. Exactly. Why would we risk that? Y'all the only ones that ain't gonna get no charge. You can stare at a dude all day. He not gonna feel intimidated. He might be like, she's weird, but he not gonna be intimidated. Y'all be wanting us to play a game that really only y'all are supposed to be playing. That's why it makes no sense that people have finessed guys into thinking that we're supposed to chase women and go after women. That's crazy. We're the ones that take all this risk of our life being thrown away and some crazy stuff because we want to chase women. Not only are we losing out on a bag and not making money and not progressing in where we should be in life because we're taking all this attention and putting it on you, but like just all kind of negative things can come out of, you know, trying to go on a date with a woman. It's crazy. Corey, oh, you correct. I understand that I like dudes that not on social media and that's totally clueless with all this rhetoric. I will keep him plugged in. If a guy is completely clueless about this, he's probably the type of guy that might mess around and get messed up in life because he decided to be unattached to reality. And it can change even if she's attracted and then you don't like her anymore. If the woman feels the man is attractive, she is more likely to let things slide. Exactly.
I don't understand why folks not talking to you with the pink you be wearing. That should be a conversation starter since a lot of men don't wear pink. I don't know about that. I think a lot of guys wear pink nowadays. I think back in 2005, 2007, yeah, dudes wasn't trying to wear pink. But ever since the the fitted pants, skinny jeans era kind of started, I think the door or the range of what men are allowed to wear has broadened just a little bit. You know, pink is one of them colors that's not really taboo no more. I think a lot of guys wear pink now. Brittany, is it true? It's true more often than not. You in bad shape from the initial start. Oh yeah, I tried to wave and felt dumb. I get it. Yeah, but see, a woman can wave and it's fine. A guy can wave and girls will hit you with the ugh. Ah man, Tiff, I wish I had that footage of that woman who played that DJ. To this day, I be thinking about it all the time. I'm like, bruh, dude was literally doing his job and decided to walk up to a table full of women to like tell her happy birthday because he's the DJ and he's playing music and they're up dancing and stuff. So he came over dancing next to him, not like behind him, but like dancing next to him. And he tries to like ask one of them whose birthday it was. And this girl leaned over her shoulder when she saw him approach and started hitting. She immediately stopped dancing and started looking at him like all this stuff. And she was probably about 5'1" and probably close to like 230, 240 pounds. You feel me? And she was treating him like he was trying to holler at her like, how dare you approach me? And she had some red hair too, like red, bright hair on. Crazy. Yeah, kitchen and cocktails. We will need to recreate this in a scene for the channel in one of my skits. Man, I'm telling you, bro. That was wild to me. To be so not on the attraction list. To be so far on the not attractive list and to try to act like, mind you, this is the only person who came up to her and he worked there trying to just say, hey, whose birthday is it? Happy birthday. What song you want me to play? Type of stuff, being the DJ working. And she treated him like he was trying to holler at her and really played him in front of the whole restaurant. And people were looking, I know not only were me and Tiff looking at her like, what is wrong with her? But it's like some women, they live for that. They get off on trying to make dudes look stupid or trying to, woman empowerment, make a guy, as soon as she's in the position to have a guy look dumb, they take it and run with it. It's crazy. Cameron made pink a trend back in 2003. He did. For talking about her like, oh, wait, what? It was called Killer Pink. Gen Z women always have this face when they're out in the clubs. Yes, they do. Oh, this guy I've seen around will look at me. I used to work out at the same gym. He is fired, but as soon as I waved, he's avoiding eye contact. He's probably just not attracted to you. And that's okay. It's okay. Every guy ain't gonna be attracted to you. Just like, as guys, we have to realize every woman ain't gonna be attracted to us. That's okay. But yeah, if you're at the gym and you waved at him, but also then again, at the gym, I don't want to be bothered. Some people have the mentality where they don't want to be bothered at the gym, and other people want to make friends at the gym. That's just a gamble. Roll of the dice right there. What is the age of Gen Z? Right now, the age of Gen Z is between 18 and 25. Right now at this moment. Like I said, why are you trying to talk to someone with Kool-Aid red hair? That was his fault on that one. There's women out there with Kool-Aid red hair that are worth talking to. Just because your hair is red don't mean I don't want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Here's a girl with Kool-Aid red hair that a lot of people want to talk to. This is a girl right here with Kool-Aid red hair that a lot of guys want to talk to. Okay? So don't be out here trying to make it seem like Kool-Aid red is bad. Oh my gosh. Be careful who you ask to spot you. That's wild. No, he stares, but once I look up and meet his eyes, he looks away, is what I'm saying. How do you know he's staring? Wait, what? Hold on. But I feel like there's more to this story, Cammy. We might have to dig into this. Cammy, what's your Instagram? Nah, Gen Z is a little older. Oh, Gen Z? Hold on, let me see. Let's look it up right now. What age is Gen Z right now? Gen Z are right now people between ages of 13 and 28. That is Gen Z from 1997 to 2012. Yeah, so they flooding the adult world right now. They're all the adults that are becoming adults right now for the next 5 years are still Gen Zers. So we're not gonna get out of we're not gonna start having new type of adults until 2030, which is probably gonna get even worse. Cammy, try to start a conversation with him. I wouldn't say that just yet. I need to know more to the story, Cammy. We need to fully figure out this entire situation. I love Sexy Red, but that's why the DJ got the reaction he got. Point made. I don't see the point that was made at all, Tiff. What are you talking about? Sexy Red looks like rapper Travis Scott with a red wig on. I think we all know she look like Young Thug. That's who Sexy Red look like. A lot of women approach men with neck tattoos, especially if he resembles Future. Ridiculous. There's nothing sexy about Sexy Red. I don't think she's sexy either. I'm just saying there's a lot of guys who like her. That's why I had to throw out there that, there are women with red hair that guys like. I don't really find her attractive, but hey, that's cool. I don't know about the Gen Z crew. Missed it. I don't know about, yeah. Anu, I missed y'all. Yeah, bro, where you been? Well, I actually haven't been streaming lately. I've been doing a lot of traveling, but, I need to get back into my streaming bag. I just hopped on it today. What's happening? What's up, Floridian Rollo? Tiff. Hey, Floridian, let's go. What's up? Sexy Red, but that's... Yeah. A lot of men don't find Sexy Red attractive, but I support the movement. I'm not hating on Sexy Red, but I just don't find her attractive. Like, that's just not my cup of tea. But once again, every guy has different tastes. I get it. This is a different taste. I also didn't really think Glorilla was that attractive at first, but the fact that she's been in the gym now and she's working on her looks and herself, I feel like she has become more attractive for sure. Glorilla. Miss Tiff, are you a millennial? Is she? I think she is. Can we admit most women love the Future type guys? No, I cannot admit that. I don't think most women like Future type guys. I think we could say if you're talking about the Future type guys when you're talking about like bad boys, I would say yes, most women like bad boys to a certain extent. Till they till real life happen and they start realizing they need a guy for X, Y, and Z. When they kind of get in that bubble, that's when they whole mindset completely changes into a totally different type of guy. And Future don't fit that category. Future fits that category of them women like that I showed y'all earlier that be, college night, college crowd, a little after college. Yeah, they want a guy like Future because to them life ain't serious yet. They just want to have fun. Fun is all they care about. Fun, and he got to look good and all that type of stuff. But as life gets a little, more challenging and keeps smacking you over the top of the head, you start realizing I need somebody who a little more serious in life. And then the few people start. I saw this. Okay, look, I saw this meme the other day that said it was a video of Omarion from B2K dancing, like in like a crowd of people, and he said maturity is knowing that is growing up and finally realizing that this guy could never dance, because the dances he was doing was like some. He was just standing in one spot and not doing nothing. It was hilarious. I'm like, yeah, that's maturity. Corey, what age is too old to go out to lounges? I don't think there's an age limit on going to a lounge. I think it's just a personality type. Cause I mean, what? I was out last night and I think I saw some guys in there that looked like they was well into their 50s, maybe even early 60s. You know, I think as long as you're in good health and you just, if that's your type of energy, you want to have a good time, there's nothing wrong with going to a lounge. I don't love Future Talk Guy. I never dated any of those. Yep, see? Hold up, what can we say? We used to go to the same gym before COVID and we're cordial. And we are cordial. He's been in my gated community driving by and I catch him looking. Someone said I look like Lizzo in the chat. I don't. So what do you look like? Cammy, what is your Instagram? I'm not gonna pull it up on the stream. I just want to get an idea so I can give you a more accurate response of what I think is going on. I'm not gonna pull it up in the chat if you don't want me to. I'm just trying to figure out like what's the issue. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. If you're decently attractive or more, and you wave at him, and he's not responding, then he maybe just be a guy who's in a relationship, or maybe he got a lot going on in his life and he don't want to mess your life up. You know, that could be definitely a situation that could be the reason. And maybe he don't want to. Maybe at the same time he may be lining himself up to being like, okay, one of these days I may be available, and maybe I do want to talk to her one day, but it just ain't right now. I don't know. It could be a couple things. But if you're not like, you know, in the category where you're a lot of different people's. Oh, what? I can drop my link. Just put it. You don't gotta put it in the chat, or I guess you could. I've caught him staring and trying to play it cool and look away when I'm outside jogging. I think he's attractive, but too much. Wait. Caught him staring and trying to play it cool and look away when I'm outside jogging. I think he's attractive, but it's too much to just say hello. Once again, it's a lot of things at play right now. Omarion could dance back in the day, but couldn't sing outside the studio. Facts. Lizzo lost all the weight. Have y'all seen Lizzo lately? Lizzo did not lose all the weight. She lost a significant amount though. Somebody said she's still a BBW, just a smaller BBW. Let me see here, images. Like, I think this is a good representation of where Lizzo at right now. Yeah, this one right here is probably the one that shows the most transformation. But then again, she's wearing like a corset type of dress, so it's also kind of cheating. But still, the fact that she can even fit in that, yeah, she's lost quite a bit. She's still got some more work to do, but I think she's more, you know, probably feels better for sure right now. You know, I just wouldn't say she lost all the weight. She still got, you know, she working on herself. We also be working on ourselves. Okay, what I miss? Hold on. All right. I like rough guys, but I need to stay away. Yep. Says a lot about you, Brittany. Well, rough guys, I guess if you're saying rough as in just they look like a tough guy, there's something wrong with that. But the mentality of that guy is probably what I was trying to get at. Is he trying to do better, be a better version of himself and stuff? Tiff said, has a lot of weight. She's still looking like a gallon of milk with the weight loss. What? Lizzie is pretty. Do you wear rings on your fingers, Cammy? Do you? That's a good question. I don't wear rings. Cammy, what? There's a lot going on, Cammy. I can't give you an answer because you're telling me something, and I'm just trying to think in my brain, what are all the reasons why if a woman waves at me and I see her all the time, and I know it's blatant, it's very easy where I could have probably just said something to her by now. There's definitely something keeping me from doing it. It's either A, I'm not attracted to her, B, I have stuff already going on in my life. Like I'm already in a relationship with somebody else or got some other stuff going on. And I'm just not going to pursue nobody new because that would be either cheating or just going to make my life more complicated. You know, but those are like the only two reasons why I wouldn't. Or the third one could be maybe he's gay. those three, but I doubt it's the last one. It's probably, I don't know. It's probably either the second or the first one. Hello, can you get really far? I don't know what that means. Exactly, Tiff. Once again, there's a lot of things at play right now. It is. It is a lot of things. You're being very. He hasn't seen me wave because he looks away too fast. Yeah, okay. If he's doing all of this, Cammy, let it go. I'm sorry. If he's doing all of this, if every time you try to look at him, he blatantly diverts it, like look somewhere else, just stop. Let it go. I already asked Cammy to show us what you look like. Well, show me so I can understand. If I can see it on the other screen and I could be able to tell you, Cammy, I don't know. You know, Cammy need to send you pictures. That's what I'm saying. I don't think Cammy, I don't know if you're avoiding it or what, but I'm telling you, like, men are visual creatures. She sent, Cammy see the above DM comment? What, do I need to go to my Instagram? All right, I'm on my Instagram right now. My Instagram is on the picture down here. That's my Instagram. Just put it on my Instagram right here. Boom. See it? I'm pointing at it. And do you still have the sound effect? I do. I do get the sound effects, but they be tripping sometimes. Hold on, I messed up. I was over here trying to play. I'm playing behind the scenes. My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm over here. Just the thing that went out. Hold on. I'm trying to play it behind the. Can y'all hear it? Oh, my bad. I got my computer muted. I didn't even know if it was playing or not. I'm tripping. But yeah, I got sounds. Is what I'm trying to say. Point proven. I got me messing stuff up. Okay, let's see what Cammy looks like. Okay, now Cammy need to send pictures. He has a girl, Cammy. That may not be the thing, Brittany. Don't listen, Cammy. Listen to the men. Okay, we're gonna tell you what men are like, the truth. Women are gonna assume what they think is going on, and that's not the case. Us guys are gonna tell you what it is. If you really want to know the truth, I'll tell you. She likes the demure guys. Okay. What does she look like? Y'all keep going around the truth here. We're trying to tell you what it is. You know what I'm saying? If she's cute, I'm gonna be like, if she's cute, then obviously it is he has a girlfriend. Or he has a lot going on in his life. He has another woman that's he's interested in. If you're not cute, then that's probably what it is. I mean, those are the only two options, unless the third one is, he could be gay. But that would mean we need to see what he got going on in his life. Women tell me if I'm wrong. Normally, if a woman is attractive, she has no problem letting people see her. Sir, we are not about to be in here trying to bash somebody and try to judge people. Smooth? Let's see your pictures, bro. You want to talk about people? We not finna sit here and point nobody out. That's why I told her she can send me like Cammy, just DM me and we could chat outside the chat, because I don't want you to be feeling attacked and stuff, because that's not what I'm on. Ask a man, we got you. Facts. This is facts. Smooth Will, she's trying to figure out where to send the link. I said you got my Instagram right here. If you really wanted to, you can use my Twitter, but I don't ever really be on there. Like, Instagram would probably be the best bet. I literally have Instagram up on my other screen right now. Like, I'm literally checking my Instagram right now. See, she says it's okay. See, y'all done scared her. Well, I gave you the answer. It is what it is. It's only those two options. If you giving him all the eye contact, y'all keep running into each other, and he ain't said nothing. You're trying to wave at him and all that stuff and be cute and all that. He probably just ain't attracted to you. And once again, that is okay. Everybody in life ain't gonna be attracted to you. I'm a really big fan of liking who likes you. You know what I'm saying? Like the people who are clearly showing you clear signs that they like you. Put energy into those type of people. But if you gotta be confused about it, it ain't worth it. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. You shouldn't be confused at all. Like me earlier, I keep talking about earlier because it's just the most relevant thing in my brain right now. But me and old girl at Starbucks didn't have to think about nothing. It was blatantly obvious that we was attracted to each other. We had a whole conversation. Like I don't have to ask anybody, is she interested in me or not? Like it was obvious. The girl stopped her whole conversation, turned towards me, walked over to me to have a conversation. Like she didn't have to look at me and kind of like do this and stuff like that. She didn't have to do none of that. I hope this is like answering the question for Cammy, just throwing it out there. Oh, you put it in the chat? What in the chat? Hold on. Am I tripping? You will need to send them via... Okay, I put it in the chat and it was removed. What? I didn't... Oh, the link maybe. Maybe I do have a... I do have like a... I'm not going to say a bot, but the program that I use on like the back end does help me monitor the chat or moderate the chat. So if somebody come in here trying to like cuss and all that stuff, it automatically takes it out. So maybe links is one of the things too. Just drop it on my in my DM on Instagram, or just do your @ symbol. Like I don't know, write your @ on here. Light skinned dudes are back, y'all. Aaron Pierre has them back on the map. Fun facts, I'm on that. Women that like me, I'm locking in. Facts. Nobody got time to be playing cat and mouse and confused if somebody like you or not. Like, nobody got to play. I don't got no time for that in my life. Like, if I got to try to like go out of my way to try to convince you to like me, or go out of my way to like if I had to go down a list of trying to tell you all these things about me in order for you to like, no, heck no. The younger Corey maybe would have fell into that. It's in GroupMe. It worked there. Uh-oh. Everybody hopping over to the GroupMe now. I know it's like 3 people hopping over to GroupMe right now. Let's see what happened, y'all. Cammy's in the group. Okay, Cammy, see here. Oh, I don't even got LinkedIn. God dang. Hold on. I gotta send it to my phone. Look, we all over here inspecting. That's funny. All right, copy. I gotta text it to my computer, and then I can click it and look at it on my computer. Not to like, share. If y'all want to see Cammy, I guess y'all gotta go to the GroupMe. That's funny. This is straight entertainment. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's see what happens. Copy. Okay, go over here. Now paste it. Oops. You can still pull it up and possibly just see the profile pic only. Okay, Cammy. I don't know. Let me see here. Cammy, we're gonna buy you a coconut latte from Starbucks. Aw. Okay. I'm over here being nosy now. I'm looking at Cammy's whole little portfolio right now. Corey look confused. I'm confused. Well, I ain't gonna say the link that she sent me to, but Cammy's not ugly. Cammy's definitely not ugly. So I don't know exactly what the problem is. He probably just got something going on in his life. Okay, Cammy, you got it going on. Remind me of Chad Ocho Cinco fiance. Really? I don't know. I guess I need to see. I don't know his fiance what she looked like, but yeah, Cammy's not ugly. So I don't. The dude probably he probably got something else other going on in his life, like something else going on in life. So Cammy, you know how to like. Oh, it's me texting me. He probably does have something going on. Yeah, he probably got something going on. And he's just a good, maybe I ain't gonna say he's a good guy because I don't know if he's a good guy, but when I'm in a relationship, I don't entertain other women. As I age, I love imperfections. Sorrel Rosado is the fiance name. Let me see. Let me type it in. Sorrel Rosado. Oh, she do kind of look like that. Oh yeah, I do kind of favor. Oh, I didn't know who she was. I ran into her in Turks and Caicos. Now that's a story. I ran into her in Turks and Caicos at the hookah lounge. We had a section next to each other. I was wondering, everybody kept saying that's Ocho Cinco fiance, but I didn't know who she was. But now I see who it was. We were sitting right next to each other, but it was like we were sitting on like the back of a chair, but I was faced this way and she was faced that way in her section. Her section was on the other side of the couch, and that's funny. I didn't know who she was. That really was her. Anyway, yeah, Cammy, you cool? I don't know. It don't seem like there's any issues. Sherelle Rosado is fire. Cammy, go and shoot your shot. You miss all the shots you don't take. A lot of men are afraid to approach women, so you have nothing to lose. Do not listen to women. God dang, Tiff. No. We're telling her what she need to do. Do not shoot your shot. You've already done enough. Don't go out your way in this specific scenario. Do not listen to Tiff. She gonna set you up for failure. Men, I'm a man. Other men in this chat are all gonna tell you. I don't even have to ask them, but I'm pretty sure no one's gonna disagree with me as a guy when I say this. If he done seen you plenty of times, y'all pass by each other all the time, you've tried to wave at him, you smile, all this stuff, and he has not approached you or said anything to you, at this point, there is something wrong. Do not approach him. You're gonna end up being a side chick. You're gonna end up finding out something later on. Because one thing about guys and low-hanging fruit, all right, if it's that easy, and we've already shown that we done passed by multiple times and we're not trying to talk something, we got other things going on in life. You don't want them problems in your life. Don't listen to Tiff. God dang, guys. Ooh, what has she done other than say she has no? She said that they work out at the same gym or used to work out at the same gym. They live in the same neighborhood. She sees him all the time. He be in his car and she's noticed that he stares at her all the time. Like he knows who she is and he has seen the woman. He knows the woman. He knows her. He sees her. Trust me. And any woman who's giving you that many signs, bruh. Like, thank you, bruh. Any man who has seen that many signs is like, if he hasn't approached you and I see her in the link she sent me, she ain't like ugly like that. Like, she's not ugly. So, bruh, it's not meant to be. Let it go. whatever the scenario is that is preventing it from happening is meant to keep it, like leave it there. She may have to, because she might do it too. He has to be both on code. She may have to, because she might do it too. It has to be both. I'm not exactly, I think you're agreeing with what I'm saying, but I'm not exactly sure what you're saying. If a chick hiccups or even coughs loud, that's my cue to get that number. I'm saying, bro, like if she's like, a woman should not have to be going out of her way multiple times. Just like a man shouldn't be having to go out of his way multiple times to get someone's attention. It's a natural thing that when you see each other, if y'all both notice each other, you notice that y'all both are noticing each other, somebody would have broke the ice by now. If it shouldn't be like, this is my 20th time running into her, and now all of a sudden I'm deciding to start to say something to her. No. If you were actually single, ready to mingle, you got your stuff together, you ain't got nothing going on in your life, and you see a woman that you're attracted to, and she's like smiling at you and waving at you, you are going to shoot your shot. You're not even going to think about it. It's not going to be a thing in your brain where you have to hype yourself up or nothing like that. There's no cue that's making you feel like you need to fall back. You're going to immediately talk to her. It's just like how you don't have to think about if something's coming at you, you gotta duck. You don't have to think about that. You just duck. That's how quick it is. Like, you react. Oh, there's something about to hit me. Duck. Oh, it's a cute girl. She's winking at me. Blah, blah, blah. She's cute. Hey, what's up? That's how quick it is. He might not be in a financial or headspace. I'm chilling. Yeah, it could be a lot of things. But he knows what the issue is. Either way, it don't matter. You don't need to know what the issue is. Just know that there's something there. So just move on. There's so many other people in the world. You're not a bad looking person. Just go out here and, you know what I'm saying? Live your life. You're gonna find other guys you're attracted to. Think about all the people in your life you have ever seen in this world and been like, oh man, that's an attractive person. There's plenty of people. One person that ain't feeling you, there's literally billions of other people waiting. Kemi, when you have gone out of your way, when have you gone out of your way? I think I missed something here. You have missed, Tiff. You didn't miss that. I didn't say it multiple times. All the other guys are saying it multiple times. For some reason, it's just going over your head. It's crazy. I try 1 or 2 times and I'm done. As you have mentioned, Corey, the men today do not approach women for various reasons. But that's the point. If he's not approaching you, it's for a reason. You don't need to know the reason. The whole point is he got stuff going on in his life. It's not time for him to be trying to approach women. And no matter how nice you're being, no matter how good you look, if he has stuff going on and he's a mature man, he understands that, he's not even going to be in that place. He's not even going to allow himself to be in a place to be trying to approach women. It's not nothing negative. It's not she did anything wrong or, anything. Just the fact that she's in his presence that many times. Yeah, both people have to be ready. Even Cammy understands what we're trying to say. I try 1 or 2 times and I'm done. I don't even try 2 times. I try 1 time. If it ain't reciprocated, it's out of there. As you have mentioned, Corey, the men today didn't. Okay, that's what I thought. So not sure where they're getting this dialogue from. What? If I can't do anything without him briefly looking away to not be caught, I haven't gone on my way per se. Oh my God, bro. Y'all act like body language isn't 80% of all communication. Y'all want to get deep into this? I'm about to really what percent of language is nonverbal? 93% of language is nonverbal. I feel like I don't even have to go any further than this right here. Like you really about to make me get in my bag, Tiff, because you really don't like. I don't understand why you trying to act like she don't have to go out her way to say anything. If you are in my vicinity and you're an attractive woman and you have been just obviously like she has smiled and stuff to do. She said she waved at him. He always turns to look. If you're trying to create eye contact with a person and they keep looking away, that is a sign. That's enough right there to let you know I'm good. I'm not interested. So just leave it there. That's it. It's over with. Right there. Right there. That's it. You don't need any other answers than that. Move on. Because if you keep sitting here trying to figure out, well, what did I do wrong? And it ain't nothing that you're doing wrong. It's just that person knows their situation. They know it ain't time for them to be trying to meet nobody right now. They may be in the middle of a divorce. They may be in the middle of trying to figure it out with somebody right now. Or maybe they're interested in somebody else. Or maybe they're gay. Or maybe, who knows what the situation is. But the whole point is there is definitely a situation. That's all I'm saying. Jay Stevens, the 3-strike rule. Talk to the woman until she tells you she's not interested. After the 3rd time, then move on. What? Why does it shouldn't take 3 times for somebody to say they're not interested in you? Yeah. Dating should probably be the easiest thing in your life. Let's just be real. You shouldn't be having to put major effort into attraction. Attraction is probably one of the most, I ain't gonna say animalistic, but it's one of the most primal things that we have in our life. Like hunger is. You don't gotta decide if you're hungry or not. You just go eat. You don't gotta decide if you're attracted to somebody or not. You just approach or talk. And if the other person's attracted to you too, the hard part is gonna be keeping yourself away from the person. The hard part is going to be to not say something to somebody. That's how attraction works. The hard part ain't going up and talking to somebody. It's the part where you are trying not to say something to them. That's what's hard. I would even give Lizzo my phone number if she gave me eye contact. Eye contact is a huge thing, even in the animal world. Like, eye contact means so much. So if she has been trying to lock eyes with the dude multiple times and he is purposely trying not to like eye contact, let it go. If somebody likes you, when they look at you, it's going to be hard not to look back. Jay Stevens, bro. Bro, I get it, Jay. You are on go, my boy. Any sign of attraction, you hopping on it. I get it. But yeah, like maybe he just not attracted to you. I don't know. It could be a plethora of things, but eye contact can mean a lot. It means a lot. If a guy's locking you back and you look at him, he gonna say something to him. Like, say he gonna say something to you. Now it would be different if you would have said the scenario is you're with a group of girls or a group of other women, and maybe he's not even with a group of guys. Just the fact that if you're with a group of girls and you keep looking at him, he's looking at you, he may feel like I may pause on that situation. Because even though you may be feeling him and he knows it, he still got to walk through a whole barrage of other women to get to you. Because other women, the way women, when y'all are in a circle, y'all are like a defense mechanism, y'all are like a barrier, and y'all put up walls because if y'all ain't the one being talked to, then y'all immediately hate. It's like that jealousy inside of y'all y'all can't stand watching your homegirl be talked to and you not being talked to. So you just gonna be like, she's good, she's fine, we're out together. Oh, you ain't gonna buy us drinks? Or you ain't gonna no. Nobody wanna deal with that. Corey, be honest. At the end of the day, most women like us to chase and pursue them for the most part. Yeah, they like and want us to chase, but they still have to like you at first. They still they still do the choosing. Don't get it twisted. They want you to chase, but they still have to choose you first. Point blank, period. Women gotta make it blatantly obvious that they like you. And then you're naturally gonna want to say something to them. I agree with Corey and Tiff. I've been in the situation before and ended up being in a relationship with someone who do this. So that's why I understand where Tiff comes from. Have you visited Howard University? Me, I have not, because I know what's out there. Not teens, but college kids. Thank you, girl, Cammy. It's weird, Corey. My ex-boyfriend didn't feel like I was single and did the same thing, and someone linked us up. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that one. Aaron the plumber, you're not qualified in a real way. Oh my God. I'm about to order me a smoothie from Tropical Smoothie. Y'all got me talking for quite a while, people. Tropical Smoothie. Facts. Women do the choosing. She let you smash. Facts. They control the initial attraction stuff, but we don't want to decide if we want to be in a relationship. I'm not gonna lie. I'm 5'3" and I'm 5.3 in the face, so I have to rely on my personality to get the ladies. Okay. I think all people should rely on their personalities to get people, though, right? Shouldn't we all be relying on our personalities, no matter how attractive you are? If you have a horrible personality, you could be an 11 out of 10, and all of a sudden drop down to a 6 because your personality is trash. Tropical Smoothie. Bruh, this Bahama Mama drink got me in a chokehold right now. This little drink right here, fire. Might even go ahead and give me a little, let's see here. Maybe I'll get some chips with it. Some baked Lays. I'm gonna get a little Chipotle Club to come with it. Chipotle Club. Where the chips at? Yeah, baked Lays. Boom. Boom. Only thing is, for some reason, every time I order this stuff, it'd be accidentally going to the wrong 460 L Street. Yeah, okay, there we go. Standard. There we go. Next. Boom. Order place. They will be delivering in a second. Facts. Personality is king. That is dope, bro. We might have to pin that one. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Oh wait, no, I don't want to mess up my the group me thing. Cammy, there are some respectful dudes left out there. So if he thinks you're in a situation, then he may not speak. Sometimes dudes can't believe you are single and won't approach. I don't know about that one. I was agreeing with you for the majority of that sentence. I guess I can see your point. Some guys do think if they think you're in a relationship or think that you wouldn't be single, they won't say anything. But still, they could think all those things all they want to. But if you are doing what a woman's supposed to do, like if you are attracted to the guy, you should show him you are attracted to him. Eye contact, look at him. Like, even if at first, if he's thinking, okay, if a guy thinks you're attractive, right? At first. And then he might at first be like, but I don't think I'm gonna say anything to her because she's probably in a relationship. Because how is she this attractive and nobody has scooped her up, right? He may have those thoughts at first. But if like you start looking at him and waving at him and smiling and stuff like that, all of that is gonna go out the window like instantly. It's gonna be like over with. He's going to come say something to you if he's in a position to where he can talk to women. But if you've done all that, you've shown him that he likes you or that you like him, and then if he know that he don't got an apartment, he don't got a place to take you to, if he don't got whatever it is in his brain that he has deemed himself as being like where he's supposed to be at life, if he's not where he want to be at life, then he's not going to approach you. Because he don't want to, deal with the, all right, well, I went and talked to this girl, and now later on when we're going on a date, she's going to have to ask me questions and stuff to get to know each other, and then, boom, I'm going to hit her with the, I still stay at my mama's house, and it's over with. When men approach me, it's not because I gave any type of choosing signal. Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, I don't notice them until they say something to me. I promise you. I promise you, you are giving off choosing signals. I didn't, tip facts, it doesn't help that I live in a suburbia where everyone is assumed to be married. I'm outside of Miami. What, you in Fort Lauderdale or what's the other ones? West Palm or something like that? Hollywood? Dude has his reason to avoid eye contact, so I'm just going to trust him. Men move like that for a reason. Respect it. Facts. There's a better man with a bigger bag around the corner. Keep doing you, queen. With a bigger bag. Big facts, Corey. Everybody live at their mama house after these Trump layoffs. Everybody might be living back at their mama house if their mama got a house. I'm saying, not everybody mama got a house though. That is some of the saddest things though. Like I've been meeting a lot of people lately who, their parents can't help them because they're not in a situation to be able to help. A lot of the people's parents are trying to get help by them, by their children. Jay, not at their mama house. Everybody alive live at their mama house. That's crazy. I'm so proud that this stream has not crashed by now. Cause bruh, there's been issues in the past. It just, I just need to start keep using this pocket camera. It's so dope. Look at this. I really want to start streaming with this camera, like being able to walk away. If I could have like a really long cord and connect it to a computer and be able to walk around the house with it, I would. Or I need to find some type of like wireless way to connect this to my laptop. Ooh, Lord. Let me see something real quick. Check the back end. All right. Well, Cammy, you should have hit me up when I was in Miami. When I come back out there, I'll hit you up and we can link and collab on YouTube and we can talk about why dudes is staring at you from a distance, but they not talking to you. I don't know. If there's anybody that has friends or people out in Cali that might want to show me around, let me know. I'm down to network. Shout out to all the new members that I've been getting to my page lately. I didn't even realize that I'm really getting a couple new members right now, but I have quite a few new members to my channel. So that is dope. That is definitely dope. And almost here. Well, I've been on live for 3 hours. I didn't expect to be on live for 3 hours. That was an accident. I was planning on being on here for an hour and a half. Somehow I doubled it. So with that said, and my Uber Eats about to be here in like 2 seconds. Oh wait, is that my Uber Eats? Is that where? No. They're picking up the food. Johnny is my name. Corey, I sent a friend request for group me. It says Johnny L. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm about to approve you, my boy. I don't see you. Was it the group me request? I don't see John. Oh, I see it now. I see you now, dog. There's some weird stuff going on in the hallway. Enjoy y'all Saturdays, everyone. Yes, enjoy y'all Saturdays. I'm about to get my food and chill in my apartment. Corey in chat room, everyone, have a wonderful weekend. Yes, you too, guys. I'm glad that you guys spent a little time with me this morning or this afternoon and just chill with me. I just wanted to tap in with you guys. I feel like I haven't been making the content as often as usual, but I've definitely enjoyed this conversation, had my little coffee with you guys. I'm already about to eat lunch. That's how long. I feel like I just pulled a shift at work. But I do gotta hit the gym, so I need time for that. And I'm just gonna enjoy my rent. You feel me? Sometimes you just gotta enjoy your rent on a weekend. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of getting a place all to yourself. Turn on the TV, watch some Netflix, watch some Abbott Elementary. I love Abbott. I'll be watching Abbott like I could sit here and binge watch a whole season for sure. But yeah, until then, guys, the next live is gonna be tomorrow. I'm gonna try to work my live around maybe Kenneth's, because I know Kenneth, he does Sundays as well. I may or may not stream probably maybe after his or before his or something like that. Just to tap in with you guys real quick, and then after that, probably getting ready to take my trip to California. I do have a video that I'm about to work on from last night, also leading until today. So look out for that, guys. Check out I have some content. You guys may have not been seeing some of the stuff I've been posting lately, but this stuff's up there. It's up there. Thank you for always being authentic and entertaining. Thank you. Thank you guys for being authentic and entertaining. You guys entertain me too. I could have been, or y'all could have been anywhere else in the world right now, but y'all decided to spend some time with me. And I will never take that for granted. But until then, I'm going to see you guys probably tomorrow. Well, not probably tomorrow, definitely tomorrow. And my Uber Eats is about to be here. Oh yeah, it is definitely about to be here. 2 minutes away. All right, guys, let me head downstairs and get my Uber Eats, and I'll